Hello. Oh my god, I almost timed that perfectly. The BGM cut off before the transition. Whatever. We'll get them next time. Hi. My name is Bobby. The Tamarindo variety, as some of you might guess, might assume. And today, we are playing Slay the Princess. Slay the Princess is a visual novel, but I know visual novels, like people hear that and they're like, oh, so like a dating simulator. Okay, actually kind of, but not in the way you're thinking. She has a very rich narrative. I'm already familiar, or like somewhat familiar with this game prior to playing it today. So this is not entirely blind of a playthrough, but also it's been a minute. So I doubt I remember anything of like value, I suppose. This is me trying to clue you in on the fact that I have memory issues. Also, this is like I mentioned, it's a visual novel, so text on the screen is kind of important. I don't know how I'm gonna maneuver like my little captions and my PNG tuber, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. I think that's my opinion. Anyways, let's get into it, shall we? Oh, wait, actually, no. I want to complain about something. Bobby complaining about something. Is the sky blue? Yes. For some. Okay, I know last time I talked about my wretched, my evil freaking, what's it called? My evil sleep schedule. But today, it was incredibly atrocious. Because tell me why I fell asleep at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. What is that about? It's not even like, it was like on purpose. Like it'd be one thing if I did this to myself voluntarily with intent. But it was like, okay, it was like at 2 a.m. and that's like usually what kind of time I usually sleep at. Because again, I'm a little, it's just like, buddy, we can tell you're broke and unemployed. But that's usually the time I try to sleep at. Because any earlier, my brain's like, okay, you're falling asleep early. This is a nap. This is not your usual sleep schedule. But I was sleeping at 2 a.m. and I was like, okay, I'm gonna lie down now and we're gonna eat. And then the next thing I know, it is 3 a.m. Sleep is not happening. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna pull up like a YouTube video or something so I could sleep while that is playing. I stay up for the entire video. It is now 6 a.m. I had to whip out the freaking big guns, and by the big guns, I mean like an ASMR where somebody was like reading a short story that they wrote and turn on freaking rain noise, and that was it. I was like right on the cusp of sleep, and I was like, that got me there. So this is a personal thank you to Crimson Ruse. I got that shit from your membership. I don't remember what tier. It was up there though. Thanks for doing all that. Anyways, I thought I was going to feel a lot more atrocious because I only got like 4 hours of sleep, considering the freaking falling asleep at 6 a.m. But I feel pretty okay, all things considered. And yeah, that's all I got. I just wanted to complain about that before I got into the freaking game, because like the game's got a lot going on narratively. So if I was going to talk about it and complain about it, the freaking night of sleep I had, I wanted to do before we got into it, because then it's like, bro, we don't want to talk about your sleep. We want to talk about the matters of the game. Anyways, the content warning's been on screen for a while. But yes, if you are a little bit sensitive to some certain matters, if you go to the developer's website, www.blacktabbygames.com, they got specific content warnings. Also, photosensitivity, disclaimer. I think that one's just... Wait, no, actually I do think there are moments where it gets kind of hectic. If it does get bad, actually let me get a freaking image. Let me get the freaking... I'll get the freaking thumbnail. Just on the odd chance that we do get to a moment where it's like a lot. Boom, thumbnail on screen. Why did I type it out in all caps as a source on my freaking whatever? Where the hell did it go? Hold on. I have a bunch of folders on OBS just because I don't like having like so many things going on at once. Yes, this is the epilepsy cover. The thumbnail I drew with the little guy I drew. To the left. if it's truly atrocious, that'll be on there just for the sake of safety. But this is a premature precaution, just in case. And now this little notice given to us by the developers. This is not like your standard content warning. I think this is just like the developers telling us shit. A ver. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Which is what I meant by like, okay, visual novels kind of get seen as like, oh, it's freaking dating sims. This one technically kind of sort of is, but not in the way you're thinking. You could not see my cursor because I was not tabbed in. But we resolved that. So let's start with a new game. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess. I think I'm the hero.
You're on a path in the woods.
That's right.
And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
No way.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Which I find to be a fun little subversion because, you know, you usually save the princess. But here you have to save the world from the princess. Oh, wait, hold on there. Oh, I select options. Okay, I don't know what the hell the parentheticals being explored mean. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Have you maybe considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get a reward? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet. I've always wanted to offer Monarch. Viva la revolution. Silently continue to the cabin, turn around and leave. I don't wish to leave. I do actually want to peruse what our options are here. You know what? Yeah, I am a little bit perplexed. What do you mean the end of the world?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people.
That would suck.
You have to put an end to her.
I suppose. Hold on, let me move my freaking clock thing a little bit down. Also, can I resize all my stuff? Smaller, Fabi. Smaller. Yeah, I think this is fine. The dialogue is still not like entirely 100% visible, but I do think it's better than before. Also, it's voiced, so I hope it's not too bad of an issue. So, the end of the world. We gotta check her out. This is not explain how, but what are our options here? But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world? If you don't tell me why she's dangerous, why did I struggle saying dangerous, I'm not going to kill her. Do you have any evidence to back this up? Okay, and then this is continuing. These are the previous options. Wait, except for this one. Look, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to her. And if she's as bad as you say she is, then maybe I'll slay her. But I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with. Let's see. I'm still on this one, because, like, you're telling me, okay, take a human life. But you're just saying, like, oh, she's gonna do this. But, like, you're not telling me how that's going to come about. Like, you could just point to someone on the street and be like, okay, they're going to end the world. Deal with them. Like, no, I need more information. I would like information, please.
She's not dangerous. She's just a princess. The danger comes if she gets out. Which she will, unless you do something about it.
So, like, right now, like, is it in the sense that, like, right now she's, like, chill? But once she gets out, she's gonna go a little bit cuckoo? Or something will happen because she gets out, but it's not necessarily her doing that. Because if it's the latter, I think we could strike a deal. with Miss Ma'am. I don't know. Okay. What happens if she gets out then? I want specifics.
The more specifics you have, the harder it will be for you to do this very important job.
How?
She's a princess. People will listen to her because listening to her is in their nature. And when they do, everything will come crashing down.
These are a lot of assumptions being made. Like, okay, people will listen to her because she's a princess. How do you know she's gonna tell people to act maliciously? Hello? Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Well, beloved, I have options to turn around. It's not like, oh, this is not sunk cost fallacy. I am privy, or like I am prone to succumbing to sunk cost fallacy, but I also have free will. I can also just like leave. This is an option for me. Also, I feel like the game audio is a little bit low. I'm gonna up that a little bit. Just a little. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Like maybe you pissed her off. Maybe she was chill, but now she wants vengeance because you put her in this situation. Have you considered that?
I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Well, buddy, the game is progressing as long as I press buttons. I don't think the clock is like that pressing matter.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
I guess the clarification helps somewhat. If you see my cursor like flying across the freaking screen, that's just me going between OBS. That's just me being a little bit particular. We're fine though.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
But how do we know? How do you know this? You're just telling me shit, but like you're not giving me any reason to believe you. You're just a guy. I don't have to listen to you. I don't have to believe you.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything.
You're not. I'm still being deprived of important information, I feel. Oh, this is your first time? Yeah. I've seen a little bit of this game before, but it's been a while since I've seen anything about this game, so I'm just like, huh. You're telling me things, but I don't know.
Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Now I have another devil on your shoulder. Oh, hells yes. I love being unable to make poor decisions. Unless you do your job and slay her, I'll think about it. I bet killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget someone. Okay, and then these are just like the options from before. Listen. You are asking me to take a human life and you're not really doing a good job of not only are you asking me to take a human life, you're also not doing too good of a job to convince me to do all that. Let's offer a little bit of resistance.
Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress?
I will not say.
If anything,
that
slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
You know what? So very true, but I'm not. It is not the fact that like she's a princess or like in these hypotheticals, like oh that's a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress. You're asking me to kill for no reason. I won't spoil anything if you're afraid of that, but I do answer questions if wanted. Also, if you want to fill in an option, look at the bottom. Yes, thank you for clarifying. Oh shit, I probably should put something. I probably should pin something about spoilers, huh? Let me. Hold on, I have the option to do that. I have the free will. Hold on. Hold on. If you spoil anything, I am going to be tremendously sad. Can I spell tremendously sad, and it will be your fault. This community is pretty good and won't spoil. I would like to take your word for it. I'm still gonna put this message out just like as a little bit of a precaution. Just to be safe. And we pin this. What the hell? Why can't I pin it? What? Fun. Now it just looks like I typed that for no reason. Let's pretend that's pinned. Actually, you know what? Wait. Snipping tool. It will be on screen instead. Save as. I promise I'm a competent streamer. Just give me 1 second. Let me describe this really quick. Also, at the tag no spoilers, you're so right. I love being aware of Twitch features at all points in time. I totally didn't forget that was an option. Oh wait, hold on, that's really small. I'm just gonna put that right there. It doesn't obstruct anything that bad. And I also will add the no spoilers tag, as you suggested, because you're so right. No spoilers. There we go. And we're good. So you're asking me to take human life for no reason? And no backseating. So true. Let me just I'll just edit the freaking tag just a smidge, just to be safe about it. No spoilers, no backseating, bam. If anybody does that and then they get upset they get banned, well, that they have been buried in a grave that they dug for themselves. Can't someone else do this? Let's see. The options at the bottom. Okay, I like offering resistance to this man. I like because I don't like being easy to deal with. I think I'm gonna go by the backseat of your tags. Listen, I won't snitch. I won't snitch to the streamer if you don't snitch. Damn, I was planning to backseat. Yeah, sorry, bud. Your plans for the day are kind of ruined. Can't help it. Let's see. I'll go to this one just because first run. I just kind of want to see what the hell happens.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But
they
a
should
word
say
of
it.
warning: if you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies.
Nuh-uh.
And the more you listen to her honeyed words, the harder it'll be to pull yourself out.
What do you mean honeyed words? Buddy, what do you know about the princess
Then
that you're not telling me?
every one of us is doomed.
That's a fate I'm willing to succumb to.
So sure, go talk to her. See how that turns out for all of us.
Maybe I will. Did you think about that? Oh, word of advice from me, fuck around and find out. Ah, the good old FAFO. Big fan.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
I'm not going to lie. This might just be perspective, but this does not feel like a short path. This feels like a little bit of a trek, but that's just me on account of me being horrifically asthmatic. If you ever want to look at the R, you can press H to hide the UI. Pretty. I love the little like boiling effect. Can't you also right click? That is to save. This is a Rempy game after all. So true. You know what? We'll save just for fun. We're right before we head into anything. You'll find the princess within.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Okay, you're new. Oh, I thought I was the hero. Or is this sort of like a... This is gonna make me sound like I'm only aware of 2 video games ever. This is kind of similar to like Undertale and Deltarune, no? Where like the player character is kind of like the player and the player character are like different entities and treated as such by the game. This is fun.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Well, his beliefs align with mine a little bit, so it auto saves each time you make an option. You can access them by clicking the A under the save slots. Oh, the auto save page. I'm going to be so real. Sometimes in visual novels, when they're like, "Oh, here's the autosave," so I'm like, "Okay, but what will cause that to save?" That scares though. I will always go for my own saves, so just to be safe. Proceed into the cabin. I like how it's still technically sort of my option, like my decision to go in, even though it was the only option. That's fun.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
This shit belongs in r/male living spaces. Also, I know if I was left to my own devices, my shit would look like this too. What? Knife? They provide us a... Girly provides us with a weapon to deal with her? Is Girly okay?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Alright. I'll take the blade. And just as a precaution, because like if you're saying like, oh, it's like if she could end the world, you're telling me I'm going to deal with somebody dangerous, so perhaps we take a little bit of protection.
You take the blade from the table.
Oh, and the cursor's
It'd
now
be rather
holding
difficult
it.
to slay
Cute.
the princess and save the world without it.
Listen, you don't know what I'm capable of. You don't know me. And we enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp.
Oh, I don't like
a
stuffy
hint
places.
of rot filtering from the ancient wood.
Why is it rotting?
If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
You know what? This kind of falls in line with me being like, okay, why is there like a weapon? Why is there just like immediately a weapon for us to deal with her? Does she want to be dealt with? Like, is this the in-game equivalent of physician-assisted suicide? This is an oppressive place, I'd imagine, since, you know, 10 people up in here.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
See, that's an observation I agree with.
Who's there?
No one.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Bro, somebody just wandered into her house, like unwarranted, unprompted. I think she's well within her rights to be like, hey, what the hell?
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
We'll see how that goes. This is so... You know what? Just checking in. Ignore the knife.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
No. I think you are... I would like to believe you're fondly remembered. People think about you and care. That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. People get busy. Doesn't mean they don't care.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Hello.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Why is it just one? Girl, where's the other one? Did you do something? Wait, sorry. Let me not point the knife in your face. Did you do something with that? Do we need such big ass chain? What I'm seeing? Like, hello?
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Okay. This is all you. Not to say that she is ugly, but like, my first observation is like, she's just hanging out. Do we really need to do all this?
Focus on the task at hand.
I guess.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
No. You're like someone with some bite, I guess. You know what? I can respect that. Nuh-uh. Okay, this is the kind of silly, goofy option, but I haven't decided yet. She should know what's happening. She should be allowed some information. For someone who is like going on and on about like, damn, you're not giving a lot of information, I think she should be offered some information.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
I could be open to it.
Look how reasonable she's being. We should just drop the blade and talk things out.
What I'm saying. There's been messages blocking the bottom part of the choices. Hold on, let me see. I could probably move this a little bit. You know what? We can put that over here. Unless that covers up. You know what? Top corner. Not much going on in the top corner. I don't think. Wait, no, that's the freaking options. You know what? I'm going to hope and pray that everyone will be nice and courteous and kind. The Twitch tags that are like, hey, don't spoil, please. I'm gonna hope that's enough. But if you spoil, I will be really sad, and it will be a little bit of a pathetic display. So don't do that. Don't do that to the streamer, please.
Don't you dare.
Okay, but have you considered that the knife is not in your hand, it's in mine? There's a spoiler in chat, we will smite them with the might of God himself. So true! Get this man a true.
It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Very heroic, I think, as one would expect of an individual who gets referred to as a hero. Drop it or tighten your grip. Okay, so okay. What if we drop it, but then we pick it back up? We pick it back up should a situation arise. I feel like that's a good option. I don't know. Well, let's drop it. Let's make her feel at ease. Let's watch the little cursor change again.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands.
Why are we trembling?
And drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Why is the clang unceremonious? Maybe it was a very honorific clang. What's your beef with the clang?
Thank you.
Of course.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed.
Okay, maybe I wouldn't get that close, like me as an individual, but alright.
We'll be fine.
She really does have big ass eyes, but I respect it.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her.
That's to be seen.
Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
I'm acutely aware. I very much suggested we drop the blade, but should a situation arise, we pick that shit back up.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, it wasn't really up to me though. There's a guy saying shit. I'm not entirely at his whims, but it is. His voice is very convincing, I suppose, or maybe not convincing, but like the circumstance of having someone in your head telling you what to do does guide your actions. A relationship are you coming on to? This was a little bit crazy, brother. You walked in with a knife in hand. If I was her, I'd be scared. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty awkward. A relationship. Are you coming out to me? How would I get you out of here? I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you are going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? What's your name? How long have you been down here? Do you know why I'm here to kill you? Okay, we've talked about. We have said nothing. This is crazy. Let's see. Let's see. I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. I think she should know why there's someone. Oh my god, the scroll thing is a freaking finger. Wait, that's kind of grody. It's kind of gross, but it's actually pretty cool as a stylistic design. She should know what's happening. I'm here because you're supposed to end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
Listen, I was complaining about not having information. I think we should offer a woman information.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
You know what? That's a very fair opinion to have the world, I think.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Okay, now, like, if you've been here for a while, and, like, seemingly nothing about how you're being held down here has changed, why is it, like, such a thing like, oh, you're on a ticking clock, you need to do this now? What if we just let her hang out, and, like, we treat her fairly? Okay, actually, being chained up, even if we treat her fairly, she's still chained up. Actually, she's well within her rights to have gripes about that.
Just how long has she been down here?
What I'm saying. Wait, the voice and the hero and I are kind of the same. I'm kind of voice of the hero coded, actually. Or is he me coded?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall?
A good question.
Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
They have it, and I keep asking. Wait, hold on, wait. I know they're like, oh, she might manipulate you, but she's making good points. Have they considered, like, oh, if you don't want to be manipulated by her, you should not put her in a situation where she made good points? You know what, low-key, I don't need much. I joked about, like, r/my living spaces. I could probably make do with what we got upstairs. What are you gonna do if I get you out of here? I've been told enough. I was hoping you'd tell me. No, but I'm sure they have the reasons for keeping that information secret from me. No, I think you're asking me to kill someone. I think I have the right to ask why. I think I have the right to ask more information about this. Those words are indeed honeyed, but have they considered? They provided her with the freaking honey. Maybe she's spitting. You're so right. No, and if I'm being honest, I'm more inclined to trust you than I'm inclined to trust them. You know what, low-key, yes, that is where I'm at. Why is them uppercase? Well, who is them? Does the narrator use they, them? Have I been misgendering? In Pride Month?
Sooner or later, you'll understand that I have your best interests at heart. Hopefully sooner.
I've been thrust into a situation. I have as much loyalty to this princess as I do to you, my dear narrator. Them is just the people who locked her down here and told you to kill her. Okay, them as a collective. Okay.
How sweet. Now be a pal and help me get out of here, would you? We could figure out how to deal with them after I'm free.
Alright. Now, I think I do have a few questions. Slay the princess just like straight up. That would be cool to be like, oh, actually I'm on your side. Here's a knife to the back. I'm not about it. Examine the chains. I'll see what I could do. I do have questions.
Fine. What do you want to know?
Sorry, girly. I want information. Oh, so we just go back here. What's your name? I think I should know the name of the person who I'm being instructed to, take out.
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness. Or Her Majesty.
Okay.
Any honorific should do, really.
Okay, I'm trying to remember this woman has been chained down here, so she gets to be a little bit snippy. Who am I to be upset at a woman in a horrific situation?
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
She's been chained up. She's been chained up. She's been held in captivity, and you're like, oh, she's not like super nice. She's not the perfect victim. Deal with her. No. How long have you been down here? I know we low-key went over this, but I would like to know.
Too long.
Again, she offers no specifics. No matter how hard you try, you'll never get a straight answer out of her.
Who's the bigger spitter, narrator, the princess? Low-key, epic. This would be the world's most viewed epic rap battles of history. How would I get out of here? How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
Oh no, she looks so sad. And you present to me a woman who's been through hell, and she's been chained up, and she's like sad about it, as one would be. And you're like, and she's lying. Actually, it's kind of odd for her to be sad about the situation. Pick up the knife on the floor and deal with it. No.
I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Am I so quiet? I can amend
there's
that.
a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't...
Okay, update a little bit. Hopefully that's enough. I'm guessing you don't have the key.
Well, we can always put that knife to good use.
To pick the lock, right? To try and pick the lock? And not for any other nefarious reasons with a knife?
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right?
You know what? I have my reservations, so this would low-key be like when you're out on the field and like your homie has their leg trapped underneath like a crash or something, and it would be better to get them out of there, but you can't pick up the freaking thing on their leg. I would first try to see... Wait, hold on. That was real close to the mic. I would first like to see if we could do something about the chain before chopping off her arm, is what I'm saying.
She is I'm sure of it.
This is the last question. What about a relationship? Girl, we just met. Like, I would
Don't
like
jump to any weird
just a little.
conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
I suppose. And there goes the rep. Okay. You know, that is on me. That is on me. A little bit of a social blunder. We've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Okay, I know why you told me to come here, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. I don't. This just feels unethical. This is the coward's choice. You know what? Let's get her out of here. I want to see what happens.
You have to be kidding me.
Listen, you... That's what you said to do earlier. I am a constantly evolving person with changing opinions. Like, in retrospect, it's just like, okay, maybe we could leave her here, but like, girl, I think she wants to leave, and we could help her with that. So I think that would be better.
The princess to the wall and give them a tug.
Can we do something about
They're
these?
heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure
Okay,
it's
we
somewhere
could do that.
upstairs.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
But like, okay, they wouldn't leave the key, but they would leave the knife. Maybe, you know, actually no, maybe it would make sense. Like, oh, people who wanted her down here wouldn't want her to escape or would want her to be dealt with. Maybe it does make sense that they would leave the knife but not a key. And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas? Besides me cutting you out of here, I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. Maybe it's on the other side. Maybe. I don't know how much faith she'd have in me going upstairs. Let's talk over a little bit first.
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
You can still live without an arm. This is true.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance.
Girl has been through a lot. I think being without an arm, but like free, is more preferable. Can I speak? Is more preferable. Oh my god, why was that so hard to say? More preferable for her than to like be chained up with the arm. Because like, okay, she's chained up. The arm itself is chained up.
If we were
What's she
stuck
gonna do with
down
the
here
arm?
for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out.
What I'm
Anything
saying.
to finally be free.
Me and the hero are one of the same. That's kind of my bestie.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
What
You
the
hear the click of a
hell?
lock sliding into place.
Okay, so you're telling me that somebody else could have gone down here and done all this, but this was just thrust onto me. And why am I being locked
Someone
in?
else here?
Girl, I can hang out down here. Let's try
You
the door.
but it's locked from the outside.
Okay, but like, what about the hinges? Can we do something about the hinges? Because doors are famously on hinges. Can we bust this shit open? Can we undo the hinges? What if we pick up the knife and do away with the door? We have options here.
You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave
Boo.
until the task is done.
Have you considered that I want to do different things though? Okay, I don't think me yelling is gonna do anything for me here.
You make your way back to
Hi,
the bottom of the
girlies.
stairs.
So, about our
This would have been
situation.
so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
Dog, listen. Maybe the simple way isn't always the most interesting way. Maybe you take the long walk for the view.
Easier for whom?
Bro truly is story railroading. Bro is I am kind of sort of falling off the track in Mario Kart, and bro is Lakitu picking me up after I fell off the track.
Easier for everyone.
He's playing like a D&D guy. The DM is sick of me. I am trying to investigate this entire freaking place, and the DM is like, dude, the answer's right there. Your freaking quest, your goal is right there. Please just do the thing. Unfortunately, the DM will still have to deal with my bullshit.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, but I don't think that's too bad. I'm a homebody. I can make do hanging out in a musty-ass basement.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
Oh, okay, we're going into it.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Yeah, it's going to be bloody, but let's give the girl some agency. She's been deprived of it for so long. Slay the princess right now. That'd be sick. That would make me ill, and that would be cool. Let's save the princess, actually.
Against your better judgment,
Okay.
you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive,
know how
unyielding
YouTube's
chain.
gonna like that. Where's the You know what? We censor this real quick, just to be safe. Also, I have claws. That's interesting.
You cut.
Stop looking at me with them
into her
biggle
flesh.
eyes.
The
Okay,
blade
Grey's
is sharp, and
Anatomy.
you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
That is so.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
You know what? She gets to be a little bit chill with
Free
it.
from
Okay.
her bindings,
Blood
the
is no
princess
longer on
turns to
screen.
face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
YouTube's fine with it. I've seen YouTube get. YouTube moderation is so. She's very inconsistent. So I would rather be safe than sorry. Your fierce gaze meeting your eye. Singular? Or maybe I'm just reading into that too much.
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
There's a thing called. Maybe she is just in shock. Have we considered this?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
How do you propose we do all that though? That's my question.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Okay, so you're telling me you could have dealt with it, but if you could have dealt with it, why am I here?
As the princess
Oh.
approaches the bottom stair, your
Oh, I
body
see.
steps forward and raises the blade.
We are a vessel for your will, I suppose.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Nuh-uh. Oh, that's a lot. See, you've considered that this is not a quick time event, and I am literate.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Oh, girl, your text changed. What's that about?
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
I'm going to play it safe.
Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Okay, if she's upset with me after this and she's like, I kind of want to retaliate. It is still on you because you're the one who made me swing the freaking blade. What do you mean like, oh, I'm trying to get you out of here alive? You put me in this predicament in the first place. What if we keep resisting? I think it'd be kind of
blade.
awesome.
Move the blade.
No. You can tell me what to do.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes.
Okay, at least she could recognize that, like, I'm doing my best here. Like, this is not me, like, doing this of my own volition. Like, I did not, like, just spend all this time trying to help her just to betray her at the last possible second. This is not on me, girly. I'm sorry.
I'll make this quick.
Oh.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Oh, that's a little unfortunate.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
Oh.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease.
I see. Oh, so the Grey's Anatomy comment was kind of apt.
Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
Okay, can you not deliver the line with such exasperation? I think I had my right. I think it was fair to have reservations about this whole thing. Even if I was in fact buried in a grave I ended up inadvertently digging for myself. You still provided the shovel.
This is the end, isn't it?
I suppose it is, my dear friend.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Don't be snippy with me in my final moments. Rude individual. Oh. I thought that was it. Because we got,
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm familiar.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, but last time it was the end of the meet. What happened to the previous roll? Was it in fact? I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this happened already? Okay, no. But I died. What am I doing here? Oh, you bastard. You're in it now. I'm wise to your tricks. Okay, Loki, what would we do against a disembodied voice, though? Because clearly the disembodied voice has more power over us than we do over him. Like, bro moved our freaking body. Bro to control. Like, oh, we can curse him out, but then what? I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, actually, no, I go here.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I
already
certainly haven't
happened.
been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
We did resist him somewhat too. Don't put us down. Yeah. Bro we were in fact resisting. Perhaps we try to make things go a bit smoother. If this is truly a time loop, we don't have to repeat the same mistakes as before, or the same decisions.
Don't forget what he did to us the last time.
Oh, the
around.
skeptic.
I
Hello.
wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Wait, I like this. I like this guy.
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way.
So we're in a time loop, but the voice is inside the vessel that we control, that's how I'm referring to the player character. That's a vessel, because it's clearly not me. But if more guys are popping up, then it's not them either, kind of, sort of.
You know I can hear you two, right? It's
Okay,
going
wait,
to be
what
a
if we
lot harder
forgot?
than you think
What
to
if you were
keep secrets
forgetful?
from me.
What do we forget about the information that you are privy to? What if we have memory issues? Maybe you should be kinder and more courteous about all
as far as
that.
trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
You're still not telling me why. The second run, not that much information being provided. I'm still going to be insisting about that. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Okay, maybe they were kind of sort of different questions, but they're still good questions to have, I feel.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Let's go with that. A totally hypothetical situation.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
What if, have we considered that you made like a really bad case for listening to you?
The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess.
I suppose.
You really don't remember what happened last time, do you? You practically forced the princess to kill us.
Literally. We were about to get off scotch-free, but then you're like, no. Actually, I'm going to make you strike her. And then she was like, you are not a free will. And that is dangerous to me. I need to amend that. Like, that's kind of sort of your fault, no?
That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do. Which is honestly all the more reason for you to not buy into whatever self-delusions the three of you are crafting.
Brother.
But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, sure, this is
If
your
I
own
did
trolley problem.
practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason. Did you try and free her? Did you say something really mean to me?
Maybe we
Because
did.
if I really did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional, after all.
Okay, but I feel like you putting me in a situation that could get me killed because I was really, really mean, that feels like something I should report to HR.
Sure you are.
And that feels kind of unbecoming of a professional,
Anyway,
in my opinion.
I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Okay, they very much did clearly have consequences, but they kind of just seemed like individual, like to me. Like as one, like while it would be unfortunate, me on my own getting got is very much different from like the whole world getting like destroyed.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences.
I wouldn't say
You
that.
forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Well, you still kind of died. That seems, just because it was undone does not mean it did not happen.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Listen, I don't. You know what? For someone who's been so belligerent about information, those are good questions to ask as well.
If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
See, I was willing to settle for time loop, but
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
you know what? I can't answer that because I died. So maybe.
What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin. For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul.
See, that's something too. We don't. The fact of the matter is, we don't know what happened after we died, because, well, we died.
Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are. You're talking in circles. No, I'm talking in facts.
I'm just gonna proceed. Cheers, Automod. Hold on, what did they get? Because sometimes they're a little bit sensitive. This is what it's like. Oh, I will allow it. I'll briefly let it slide. Let's talk about this princess, because, yeah, you just told me go kill her, and then we did not, but we just kind of went in there kind of sort of blind. Can we ask
Just be
more?
quick about it.
The only reason she was able to kill me last time was because I let her, and all she did was slit my throat. How is she supposed to end the world? Okay, I want to say like all she did. That feels like kind of like you're downplaying the fact that we died. Like, slitting someone's throat is still very much
She just can.
not ideal.
Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you.
Okay, so it's not like, oh, you don't want to tell me information because XYZ. Like, you're like, no, I don't want to tell you. Just do what I tell you. It's like, oh, you're not at liberty to discuss. See, that's a little different.
You haven't given us an ounce of proof. You do know that, right?
This as well.
What proof could you possibly ask for?
Dog, I don't know. Like, more details?
Literally anything.
Anything.
Fine. Check your pockets.
Why are we doing magic shit? You know what? I'll check my freaking pockets. I want to know what's in there.
You put your hands in your pockets and pull out an envelope with the words, "The Evidence," written across the front.
My head is in my hands right now. Brother, what do you mean? It's just like a freaking piece of paper that has like the evidence scrawled on it.
Within, you find a note in your handwriting. It reads, "The princess will end the world if you don't stop her. This is an immutable truth."
Okay, my handwriting's a lot neater than this, but I'm gonna have to take your word for it.
That doesn't prove anything. How do we know you didn't just forge our handwriting?
See, the thing is, okay, bro is like showing that he has more power than we originally thought. However, this is like... Automata ruining my joke. Hold on, let me check what it is. Our handwriting 6. This one... Brother, this one's so easy. Hold on. Our handwriting 6. I will have to amend what Automod does and does not let slide. This is the message you sent That's like, it's genuinely so fine. My handwriting is very. You can amend it, but you can never turn it off. Twitch L. That's a shame. I'll see what I can do to maybe make it a little bit less sensitive by next stream though. Sorry.
I wish I could tell you more, but there are some rules I have to follow for all our sakes. Please just trust that these rules are in place for a reason. I'm on your side.
Are ours. Bro, hold on. Okay, so that's like one stroke, and then you lift the freaking pencil. The N is like a backwards word, brother. Okay, maybe the fact that we have claws has something to do with the fact that our handwriting is kind of dog water, but come on.
You mean you're on our side?
Also, why was that one T lowercase and everything else was uppercase?
Exactly.
You know what the skeptic
because
is.
you not doing what I tell you to do means you're putting the world at risk.
The skeptic is filling the role of me last time. Maybe let's see what role I fulfill this time. Because somebody else is already doubtful.
Out of him we're gonna get.
I could do something else. Looks convincing to me. Like you put a note in my pocket in my own handwriting, I am going to be at least a little bit freaked out and be like, whoa. But like if you have the power to put a note in my pocket, who's to say you don't have the power to write the note and forge my handwriting in the first place? Actually, also, why is she in the basement? Where are we?
Locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
I ask for details. I ask for information. You're like, oh, don't overcomplicate it. It's simple, brother. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me? You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me? Okay, Loki bro told us that there are rules. So let's just, I feel like just asking this, bro's just gonna be like, if I ask like, what aren't you telling me? Bro's gonna be like, there are rules. Like I told you, there are rules. So I think this one will do a little bit more for us.
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
Dog.
You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
Loki being told, it's because you're special. I am not 10 years old. I don't think my guy is 10 years old. Also, I feel like if it's a prophecy, I think there should be a little bit more to clarify from the beginning, like, hey, you were chosen. But maybe I'm just being particular.
I didn't know we were special.
Oh, he liked that. The hero liked being told he's a special little boy.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
The tone you're using to talk to me kind of feels like, oh, of course you're special, buddy. It's so, I don't know how to describe it, but brother, you're laying it on a little thick.
Yes, right. We're here because we're special. Look, you're annoyed that you're here.
Like,
I get it. I'm also annoyed that I'm here. But we're all in this together, and we're dealing with a bit of a ticking clock right now.
Okay, High School Musical.
Just get to the cabin.
You know what? This is an option still. Bro's just gonna tell me there's rules, but maybe he lets something maybe he lets something else slip. Let's see what happens.
I've told you everything you need to know. Going
Yeah,
into
I
more
figured.
detail will just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult.
It's a simple situation if you just do whatever people tell you to do and never ask questions ever and never come up with your own independent thought, I feel.
Not to sound like a broken record, but the less you know about her, the better things will go for all of us. I know it sounds like I'm hiding something, but you're just going to have to trust me here.
I think I could be a little bit more sympathetic to the situation you were in, like being unable to discuss information with me, but I think I would be a bit more cool about it if you told me from the beginning, like, hey, you gotta do this. I can't explain why, but you gotta. I'm not saying like I would immediately like be down. Like I would immediately be like, okay, but I'd be a little bit more like, oh, I suppose. Okay, what is Automata on you? Murders, hold on, this one's... Okay, without context, I can see why Automata would pick that up, but like in this game, it's fine. Like, we get it. It's understandable. Zero thoughts, head empty. Let's see. That's all, I guess.
Right. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
The world does not know this is happening, though, is the thing. Proceed to the cabin. I just kind of want to see what happens now.
A warning before you go any further.
Mm-hmm.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
You know what? She did, in fact, kill me last time to prevent that. But before that, she was chill.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Don't say wink out loud. Or, like, in your head, I guess.
Did you just say wink out loud?
You know, I'm with you on this one. That's a little bit too much.
No, I didn't. Wink.
Brother, chill.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Proceed to the cabin. What is that? I was like, what is that noise? It's probably my feet making contact with the ground.
The interior of the cabin
this is different.
less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
This looks a little bit different from last time. This kind of looks a little bit different than what I would expect to be the interior of a wooden cabin. I'm not going to lie. I love the skeptic. I like that he is fulfilling the role that I was doing last time. Like, I wasn't like being resistant, to be like, oh, to offer resistance. I just kind of want to see what would happen. But it is kind of fun that someone else is doing it.
The only furniture of note is an iron table bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
I think you could theoretically call that a table. But if you arrived to my abode and you were like, hey, free table, and you offered me this, I'd be like, what the hell? Maybe you would put like a wooden slab on top. It would be a little bit more table-like, in my opinion.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Okay, but we were murdered with our own weapon last time. What makes a table a table? For me, okay, this is probably not like in the dictionary or whatever. A table is something you put shit on top of. As long as it's got like some sort of leg, at least just one, and then like a place they could push it on, I think that's a table. So theoretically, technically, yes, this kind of sort of is a table. But if you showed up to my abode with this shit, I'd be like, what the hell? Yeah. Oh, bro did not, in fact, comment anything about the mirror on the wall.
He definitely did not. Does the mirror not count as furniture of note to you? Because it should.
Like, I would note it. I would be like, hey, there's a mirror. I'm clearly a little bit different than just a regular human because it got freaking claws, so I would be curious to see what the hell I look like.
There isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
My guy?
There's definitely a mirror.
Bro, is bro gaslighting us or is bro unaware?
There isn't. I think you know what we have to do.
I want to look. Can I look into the mirror? Why would you lie about that? What's the point? I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. Can we just approach the mirror? Low-key, I would kind of sort of just wordlessly approach the mirror. I want to see what's up.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
There's something here.
This really isn't funny.
This is in fact a little bit odd. Wipe the mirror clean. Oh.
Reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Oh.
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
You know what? Even if there was not a mirror, I think it would be a little bit artsy if you touch the wall inside a place you've just entered. I think that's fair game. I don't think bro looks ridiculous. Lay off.
But it was there a second ago.
Why did? Okay, bro doesn't see it and then it just disappears when we try to approach it. What the hell?
And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Maybe it does come back. If it can go away, surely it can come back. I like that the narrator's pronoun is capitalized. Yeah, I like that. Bro is kind of sort of the DM, so he kind of sort of is God, but it's just like you don't need to be so in our face about it. Yeah, the cabin. This is very different. This is very different from last time. What's that about?
Very different.
Like this is an entirely different Minecraft block. Outside is wooden planks, and then this is just freaking stone.
Yes, but why? Did he change it? Or did it change all on its own? Maybe it's a different cabin entirely.
If this is a different world, for realsies, this could... Maybe the world's changed? They're not all one and the same?
Now isn't that a novel thought? Maybe you haven't actually been here before. I hope this means you'll finally drop your ridiculous past life nonsense.
Hey man, I'm a PNG
You haven't
tuber.
died,
I'm
and you certainly
like the
haven't
cousin
been
of
killed by
VTubers.
the
This is very
princess.
past life shit is very serious business. We don't play about that.
So focus up. Don't get distracted by minor details.
Have you considered that I like details? Have you considered that I like taking note of things? Do you know who you have chosen to be a vessel? We didn't die, we graduated. Notice regarding the activities of the player character of the voice of the hero. Thank you so much for supporting, like, Slay the Princess. On so-and-so date, on June 10th, 2026, Voice of the Hero will have graduated and ceased their activities.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
See, I make that joke, but I did in fact tune in to freaking Holostars JP's his graduation stream at 2 a.m. last night. I joke, but the graduation shit does in fact break my heart on occasion.
Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
Because clearly girl can do shit. She can cut off her own arm, she can kill us. Maybe we take something for protection. Let's enter the freaking
Door
basement.
to the basement
There's
creaks
torches
open,
now.
revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps.
Oh, I love moss. Can I get some moss?
If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Let's see what she's
Her
got going
voice,
on.
harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Your text is like when you were like, oh, you gotta be dealt with. What's that
Does
about?
she remember us?
Oh yeah, she does remember us. Hi, girly.
You
Oh,
walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
that's
She
more
looks
than
up at
last
you,
time.
the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall,
Girly does not
joining the
gaff.
metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap.
And they still have like the one chain that like is just left on its own.
So much for cutting her out of here.
Yeah, we can't really do that this time. I mean, we could. Like, we very much could. I just don't think you would be a productive option.
Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table.
You don't know what we've been through, narrator. These are family matters. Stay out of it.
Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall?
Yeah,
Odd that in a
this
place
was
where
here last time
everything
too,
seems
empty.
to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Like, what the hell is that about?
That was there last time too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. I like squeaking for comedic effect, but sometimes my noise gate is like, no, die. It doesn't let me squeak.
It was.
Highly considered, I like being a squeaker. I think it's funny.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Okay, but remember how last time you recognized that it wasn't me doing all that? I think we should remember that. Like, theoretically, like, it was still my own hand doing all that, but it was not my own will. You acknowledge this. I think we should acknowledge it again. Also, you're speaking a lot more detached. I'm not sure I need to do much of anything. Do you see how locked up she is? I'm just going to leave her here. No, this is different. I kind of want to see what this is about.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
Oh, this is different. Because last time we got like all up in her face, or like right in front of her.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
She's like talking like a lot more diplomatic.
That's reasonable. We do have a weapon. Might as well put her at ease.
Yeah, this is my line of thinking last time too. Like we would just waltz up in here with a weapon, like, hey, how are you doing? Like, no, she gets to be a little bit hesitant. Oh, her tiara is metal now. Wait, that's kind of sick. I'll say we're.
You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Let's Girlie's deprived of agency here. Let's make her feel like she has some of that.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
My intentions, what do you mean? I've been here before. Am I the only one who remembers that? What happened after I died last time? The other chain on the wall, who's it for? What would you have me do? I'm not leaving. I do not think I would like to leave. And I do not want to immediately say the prince at the very least. The shading on her eyes makes her look tired. Yeah, she is carrying herself like a lot more like detached and diplomatic and like despondent. Girlie is just like, she's a bit more cold, but I find that interesting. I'm intrigued. Like, the cabin has changed, but so has she. Do you remember?
Oh, are we acknowledging that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But yeah, I remember.
Okay, so you remember. But the narrator doesn't. What's that about?
I guess what you said back in the woods really was true.
It's almost like I am capable of being an honest individual. Who would have thought?
As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things.
Just like the information you keep saying, like you're not going to tell me because like, oh, it's going to complicate things. This is already a complicated situation, my guy.
It's complicated things how, exactly?
That's also a good question.
Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion.
A very simple plan when you put it out just like that and deprive of like any other details whatsoever, but sure.
The situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
Elaborate?
A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just
how?
Good luck.
We've died. I feel like that's already bad. And perhaps the previous world we were from has already been dealt with. I think we are already in a pretty bad situation. I do not know how you can make it worse. Her back must be strong to hold up that neck shackle. Looking at her makes my freaking joints hurt.
Why didn't you believe us back in the woods? Why lay out all those hypotheticals? We didn't have to talk in circles.
Okay, to the narrator's credit, I think it is a little bit odd to pause it like, hey, we've done this before. I'm just saying. I'm just play a little bit of devil's advocate, which I apparently like doing here.
I needed you to believe this was your first time here, even if that wasn't the truth. I hoped if I pushed back hard enough, I could cram this seeping mess back into the bottle.
What is it? You can't put the genie back into the bottle or whatever the hell.
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met.
Oh.
I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative.
Also, like, this is a separate narrator? Maybe, if I'm understanding correctly?
That's pathetic.
Well, hey, as a pathetic individual myself, I think Bro gets a little bit of a pass to be pathetic.
I never said I wasn't.
Well, now you're making me feel bad for being so resistant.
I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that
You might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that.
I'm glad that the voice of the hero is like solid and decent, seemingly. Like, bro is capable of empathy.
Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky, so don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
We're gonna do our best. I don't know what that exactly entails or looks like, but we're gonna do it. Hi, Coral.
Moving on. Why is it important for us to be ignorant?
This is
How
also a
it
good question to
ever
ask.
helpful to be in the dark?
I would like to know.
The more I say, the more your mind will swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much.
So you want me to have a one-track mind, but unfortunately, I've made it very clear I don't got that. I low-key think more information would be better at this point.
Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
Is this the second playthrough? This is the second chapter with the first playthrough? Well, this is in fact my first time playing.
I won't.
Yeah, I don't like that we have all the information. Like, we have more than we did before, I guess, but
Just give it a rest. This isn't helping.
question. Can she hear the voices of, like, the other voices besides, like, what the things I'm choosing are? If you spell something, I will tear you limb from limb. That's not me. How was that not auto-modded? You're right. Auto-mod is so... Auto-mod, you perplex me sometimes.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, ma'am. We are in fact discussing your own fate. You asked about my intentions earlier. What do you mean by that? What happened after I died last time? You know what? This is a question that we did in fact ask. We should ask it.
Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them.
So... Okay, so... The cabin changed. It is here again, but it changed. She remembers. And she was very clearly changed by that experience, because, like, duh, that's a harrowing experience to have undergone. But she was just kind of sort of just transferred here?
And now you're back.
Yeah, now I'm back. You're back here too, the narrator's back. We got a new guy, my good friend the skeptic. Well, I don't know if I would call him a good friend, but he's here, present. We're here.
Is that really all she knows?
So, does she know as much as we do?
It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
Yeah, probably.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess
suppose.
it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how.
Loki, if you put me in a time loop, I think... Because, like, you know how, like, oh, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again. I think I would Loki try to do the same thing over and over again. Narrator's a bit quiet, the bum. Yeah, bro is not piping up. Bro had so much to say earlier. You were asking about my intentions earlier, but you remember that. I came in here with a knife in hand. While she's simply chained up. I think she gets to ask about her intentions. What would you have me do? Leave the princess in the basement. Coward's option. Slay the princess. We still have questions to ask. What would you have me do? I think... I'm pretty sure she's just gonna be like, bro, you walked in here with a knife and I am chained up. What do you think I mean about your intentions? Let's ask about the other chain, because that was her last time.
But you could always try it on.
I personally think it would be a little bit tacky for both of us to wear the exact same accessory, but... You love the guy you should listen to more. Yes, I did in fact I was originally like, what if we just leave her there? But yes, that is an option I presented originally. I will take that.
Maybe it'll fit.
Girl, respectfully, we do not know each other that well. I am not putting a freaking chain on me upon our first meeting. Maybe a little bit further down the line, but not right now.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
There's Automat, hold on, I'll let it slide. It's you, me versus Automod and the world right now. Inspect the shackle. I think I'm just gonna leave that there for now. What would you have me do?
Let me borrow that knife.
Girl,
Don't worry, you'll get it back.
okay, last time you chopped off one arm. And that worked because it was just the one arm. Right now you have both, as well as a chain on your neck. I don't know how this will work out for you.
That's ominous.
I am a little bit perturbed, a little bit worried. Draw a line on the floor like in Tom and Jerry. We could do that. We could just etch a little line with the freaking dagger.
But she seems confident. Whatever it is she has planned, I think she knows what she's doing.
Maybe so.
Oh please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much should be obvious. In case you need to hear a voice of reason, it would obviously be unwise to give away your only weapon.
Girly is chained to hell and back. And you're like, oh, don't give her. Okay, listen, I'm not saying I'm not gonna throw away the freaking weapon. But how much of a threat can she pose if she's just like chained up to hell and back? Is my question.
Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
See, that's an argument against giving her the knife that I'm a little bit more open to accepting.
So, what should we do?
Oh shit, we're leaving this up to me. Oh, I was gonna say, oh, we're leaving this up to me. As though I've not been the one making the decisions.
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons.
She could trick shot the knife and she could trick shot the knife off the wall and stabbing the neck. She could do some shit that could have landed her in Face Clan back in 2012. You never know. I guess that's an option, I guess.
I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you.
I mean, what if we just walk away, like, really far back? And then if she throws it, we just dodge that shit.
That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none. The pros are that we can't trust him, possibly even more than we can't trust her. And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Either way, we are not entirely with free will. We are at the whims of other people around us, these two. Inspect the shackle. You were asking about my intentions earlier. I'm not giving you a weapon. You realize that I have as much reason to distrust you as you have to distrust me, right? I'm not giving you a weapon in case you've forgotten. You killed me with it last time. I can cut you out of here. I'm not giving you a weapon. Okay, doing it ourselves. Okay, Loki, if I was her, I would still be freaked out that somebody else is like with the freaking knife. I'm just saying. And also, she did in fact kill us last time. Again, kind of swerved on the narrator for him to be like, oh, you're letting her go off scotch-free? Let me intervene. And thus, Girly got upset and realized, oh shit, you're not a free will. You are not entirely in control. That is dangerous for me. And thus, if you want to leave, I'm going to be the one with the weapon. Deal with it. I think I'm a little bit more inclined to keep the knife. I'm going to be so real. However, us getting her out while we have the weapon in our hands still, we could end up repeating what happened last time. Maybe again, coward's option, and I'm not done with situation. Inspect the shackle. I I don't think we need to inspect it right now. I'm going to be so real. I think, okay, so the explore ones, there's like, okay, we could just continue exploring our options. We're not actually proceeding and taking an action, as is implied by the freaking brackets at the end of these dialogue options. Maybe I can do it for you? Are you open to that? Are you open to a little bit of compromise?
The last time we met, your body tried to kill me.
That's true. She does have that honest.
If you take a moment to imagine yourself in my position, I think you'll understand why letting you near me with that thing is untenable.
Girly, I have in fact been thinking about the situation you're in. Don't worry.
So, be a good bird and hand it over.
Good bird. Huh.
And if
I don't know
being
what to make
nice
of that.
isn't enough motivation, well, I think you're aware that I'm not afraid to resort to violence.
Okay, you say that, but low-key, what could you do if I say no knife? Like, girl, you're chained up to hell and back.
If you come near me with that thing, I will strangle
Oh.
you with these chains.
That's an answer to my question.
She doesn't beat around the bush, does she?
You know what? I can respect her being direct. The narrator isn't giving us much. At least someone here is willing to tell me shit.
Yes, it's almost like she's a fundamentally bad person who wishes to inflict pain on others.
I don't think anybody is fundamentally bad. I think she is what she is because of the situation she has been in. Unfortunately, we have ourselves put her in a situation.
Or it's another bluff.
No hard feelings, of course. But you should be aware of my position.
You're like someone with attitude. You know, I respect it. You know what? Let's see what comes out of this. You realize I have as much reason to distrust you as you have to distrust me, right?
I do. So I guess this all comes down to which of us caves first.
So
And it's not going to be me.
we're in a game of chicken. I do prefer white meat over red, if that's anything to help us here.
I'm extremely patient.
Good thing this isn't a quick time event or we'd be so dead. I like taking my time. I like going through the options. I like seeing what's happening.
It's probably better if we take action anyway. No use trying to wait her out. That's playing to her strengths.
You know what? If they wanted this to be done with quickly, if they were for real about, oh, there's a ticking clock, put a timer on the screen. Let's see. If you don't give up now, I have no choice but this. Like, I don't think we have no choice. This is kind of antagonizing. I'm going to be so real. Well, to be fair, we have antagonized her quite a bit already. Okay, I feel like if we try this, like cutting her out ourselves, she did in fact tell us what she would do if we tried that. Also, I don't think being like, oh, you were kind of mean, you were not 100% polite with me, die. I don't think that's very becoming of us. I'm not there. I'm gonna go with these ones just to see what the hell happens, but I am kind of I'm feeling a little bit inclined to see what happens when we give her the knife. Not even because like, oh, this is her best option, but just because I'm curious what she would do with it now. Because again, last time she just cut herself out, but that was just one arm. Would she do that again? Actually, you know what? Let's just give her the knife. Let's see what happens. Because these ones are very antagonizing. And this one she's already spelled out to us what she meant by like questioning our intentions. Girl, have the knife.
Slide it over.
Let's have fun. It'd be funny if we got just jumped out of nowhere. Loki, I think they should implement that. They should implement a like 0.01% chance of her just jump scaring your ass and getting your ass. Like, bro, you took too long. Now die.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place.
Okay, you can kind of sort of tell me what to do, and you can kind of sort of make me do shit, but what if I said no?
You tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you?
Okay, we tried this last time because I had the knife in my hand after the fact that she cut herself out. And then the freaking narrator took over. But that was not me. That's not me. That was not a decision I made.
Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right?
Oh, are they mad at me for giving her the knife?
Rory tried to take
You know what? Too
over
bad.
everybody.
If you all wanted to make decisions here, you would have made them. You would not have handed me the keys to the car.
Exactly.
I say as someone who cannot
I
drive.
wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves.
Oh yeah, they don't like that I'm giving it to her again.
I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you?
I pause it. We give her the knife. We tell her not to give it back to us. And then boom, we're chill. Because again, she just killed us because we provoked her. And by we, I mean the freaking
A
narrator.
little.
I just kind of want to see what happens.
I think you got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor.
Have fun, girl.
The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Oh, they're mad at the narrator. Oh, they're mad at me for being like, okay, let's see what happens. Let's hand her the knife again.
Thanks.
I am, in fact, an individual of the people.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly, as she raises the blade to her throat.
I am, in fact, multi-streaming on YouTube, and I have heard YouTube is a little bit particular. A little bit particular about shit. So we have our sensor ready.
What is she doing?
She's holding a knife to her freaking throat. You do the math.
She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck.
You know, that's raw as hell. I can respect it. Oh, the music.
No.
Bro just like, no. I think we look away. I think this is something we should not
You
see.
close your eyes.
Okay, cool.
That doesn't stop you from hearing every grisly detail. The splitting of skin, the wet mulching of severed veins, the grinding of metal against bone.
I've watched 21 seasons of Grey's Anatomy. I am not above some grisly shit.
I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that?
Maybe we don't know.
So that's her play. Killing herself? We don't know that she's dead yet. We're not even watching it happen. She could
what
just be
world?
faking those sounds.
Would cutting your freaking why? If slitting our throat dealt with us, why wouldn't chopping away at her own neck not do anything? Like, yes, good question. How do you fake cutting off your head?
And then, finally,
Ugh.
you hear a snap and an uneasy silence. There is a slow and fleshy tear. Hard to fake that.
Tell them, narrator.
This is worse than watching.
Actually, no. I do think watching would be a little bit more harrowing. My good dear friend, the hero.
And yet our eyes are still closed.
Okay, well, I'm progressing, skeptic. Wait a minute. Have some patience.
Finally, there's the soft thud of something roughly
not it bouncing like a freaking basketball.
bouncing against the floor, and the clattering of chains as they drop along with it. I think you can open your eyes now.
Girl, okay, hold on.
Oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back.
This is for the sake of the YouTube stream. This is for the sake of the YouTube stream. Well, maybe the freaking head on the floor is also like, hey, hero, brother, we can't just put it back.
The princess's eyes stare up at you, dead. Congratulations, you saved the world.
Well, if we do go with like, oh, slay the princess, save the world, I think she did that herself. No.
Huh. So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she?
Can you actually cut your head off when you get the job? When you die before the job is done? Okay, I know a little bit of medical shit. I think there would come a point where, like, if you were to attempt this, which this is not you saying do that. Don't. That's not what this is. I do think at a certain point your body would just like freak out a little bit too much for you to be able to like go all the way to like fully decapitate yourself. It's like you
I
with a
hate
freaking
this.
blade
Can we
or anything
just
to
get
cut.
out of here now, please?
We
Of
can.
course,
We
the
can.
princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
As long as they're from just going with a fast motion. Yeah, I guess. Because like with a fast motion, I feel like it would be. I mean, my question is like, how much can you do with like a fast motion? Like, how much oomph do you have to put into it to actually do it if it's just a fast motion? Sawing
Now,
away
hold
is
on,
crazy
she's
though.
dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
I am a little bit uneasy. I would like to get out. Skeptic. I think they're well within the right to be like, I don't want to be here no more.
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that.
I am personally a little bit skeeved out. I personally would not be like too overjoyed at being in the same room as a decapitated woman.
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp. She wouldn't have done all that without some kind of reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised she did not attempt like one of her arms first or some shit. I don't know. Last time she went for the arm, but this time there was more chained up. It's just like, why go for the freaking neck immediately? Like, does she know? What does she know?
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and
Like,
now
I
we
don't
can
think this
all
is-
relax and enjoy your reward.
Enjoy your reward. A dead woman, brother. Leave the. Take the princess with you. Okay, what does this entail? 'Cause okay, in my head, I'm like, okay, some insane shit has happened. She would cut off her head for a reason. Could she be conscious or something? I don't know. Listen, we've seen a lot of shit. I'm just a little bit perplexed. Like, okay, chop off her head. Just like immediately. Not even like, okay, I'm going to, if you won't do anything about my circumstances, I will do something about my circumstances myself. But I just, why go for the head? I just kind of want to know what the hell's happening. Also, reasoning like, oh, leave your basement to claim the reward. The dead woman on screen. But this is also kind of gruesome. I just kind of want to see what happens. Okay.
Ugh, fine. You pick
Oh,
up
we
the
do it
princess's severed
with the
head.
freaking sensor.
Its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids.
Don't talk about her
Then make
neck
your
stump.
way back upstairs to
That's
the first
rude.
floor of the cabin. Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
I don't know how YouTube's gonna react. This is a precaution more than anything. Okay, actually, that's not that much blood. We can argue it's hair dye.
She didn't. She's dead.
There's a little glimmer in her eye still,
But
no?
what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Leave the cabin and claim your reward, I guess.
Open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
I guess.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find.
What do you mean?
Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Well played.
I knew there was a reason. I knew there was a reason she went for her head. Like, just chopping off the head. Like, just immediately, no hesitation. It was crazy. There had to be a reason for it.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already...
Oh, bro faded away. Hey, girlie, it's just me, I guess. It's just you and me.
Over?
Oh,
Is he gone?
we got a little bit of vignette situation already.
But we're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Maybe? What about girlie?
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
Like, this is a guess. I'm going to be so real. This is a leap of faith, as they said in Academy Award-winning movie Spider-Man: Into the Spider-Verse.
So, this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
Man, isn't that the only time, the first time she gets to see outside in forever, and it's because she freaking decapitated herself. Oh. And now I get to read. Fun. And then it's the mirror from before. But you don't get the chance to respond. Something is taken her away, and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Dog, we are in, like, the expanse of the abyss. I don't think we could find her if we even tried.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
This is very... I don't know where she went. I don't know exactly. I don't know how we would even go about looking for her. The narrator is gone.
If there's even a her to find anymore.
There's a lot happening.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
I guess the narrator really wasn't lying. We are kind of sort of special, because why are we left in the freaking abyss? I was gonna say our good friend, our compatriot, is gone.
Does that mean the world ended?
I think it did.
It must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like?
No, brother. This is the first time this has happened to us. I think I am supposed to look in the mirror.
Something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
My good friend voices the hero.
You're right.
This is kind of up to me.
Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Well, unfortunately, this is not up to you. Also, it is my only option.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
I'm sorry. I had the one. Let's talk to him a little bit. I don't want to just like immediately ignore him. He's scared.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Oh, we just go into it. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. So it's just me. It's you. Why? Ooh, it's scary. Just our freaking, like, beady little eyes looking at us. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her, I guess.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Oh, that's a different voice than before. Hi, girly. Sorry it all shook out this way. So I've been calling us a vessel, but is she one too? The gift of a fragile vessel. What are you? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Oh, there's so many questions. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Destroy your body. Or attack the entity. Actually, I'd like information. What are you? That's a good question.
I'm solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I'm going to be so real, my dear. I don't know. Solitary lights. That is a curious way to phrase that.
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
Okay. I'm gonna be the beady little eyes and the claws. They leave me a little bit uncertain about what we are.
I think that you are like me.
Is there someone else Is there another player out there as the princess? Is Girly at the whims of somebody else too?
We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Climate change is hellish, my dear. The gift of a fragile vessel. Yeah, that is something. That's very interesting phrasing. What's that about?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
I guess.
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart.
You know, even if she got my ass, I understand how she got there. I understand how she made the decisions she made. So how mad can I really be? A shame the world wasn't kinder.
Her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
Oh, that's so sad. Even if I were to say let her out of there, what good would it do her? What? Well, if we are like one another, what is your relationship with the guy who's telling me shit? Respectfully.
You are the only thing I have ever known.
So you're separate from the princess. Are you her equivalent of the narrator? I don't.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
How come us? Why us? What about us? Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Are you her voice of the hero? This is... Were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Well, maybe it doesn't change anything about the situation, but it's still something I'd like to know. Even if today, in this day and age, we have both chickens and eggs, we still ask which one came first. My opinion... Wait, actually, no, I was gonna say, like, oh, the chicken came first, because, like, creatures had to evolve into the chicken, but, like, the first chicken did come out of an egg, so never mind. That was a bad... Let's forget I said any of that. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
I guess. But... Is this a different plane, then? Like, you know how you were like, oh, heaven and hell, the afterlife. Is that this? Oh, I can ask all these. I thought there would be, like, a limit or something. Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Girl, this is so tragic. You speak in circles. She tells us, like, she also is speaking in circles. I think the world would be better off if we all had better, like, if we had no communication issues, you know? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
So what the hell was happening? So you're at the mercy of all this just as much as I am, kind of, sort of. Do you know about the worlds in this place, beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Yeah, we're in the same boat there, I think. Can you let her out of there? Does she have to be being grabbed even in death like this?
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me.
So her fate is sealed. This is...
I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Well, that's something at least. Okay, maybe the narrator was right, because a lot of this information is kind of like, huh. It's kind of like, okay, you're telling me this, I don't know what to make of this. Personally, I don't think either of these are all that productive. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
I guess?
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Wouldn't this just be denial, rather than actually forgetting? Or...
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole. And perhaps then we will know our freedom.
So... Okay, so Girly will not be free either way, and you want me to just bring her to you. You want me to go through you want me to put her through situations and be like, okay, here you go. Well, I don't think we can kill her, brother. I don't know how that would work. And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Kind of like the idea that like, oh, matter cannot be destroyed, it can only take new shape, kind of like that. Or am I just like grasping at straws trying to make sense of it? You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you? Yeah, I don't... If she's going to answer my questions regardless, I don't want to just like let it be. I want to know.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
You're angling. I didn't think the freaking massive hands could emote. She's repositioned herself. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
I guess. Loki, I don't even think we could kill her even if we tried. We couldn't kill a mortal, well, seemingly mortal princess. What the hell are we gonna do with a mass of hands that took her away and out of like the plane of existence we were in? How much will I forget?
Everything. Until we meet again.
I guess. Might as well ask anyway. Info's info. You know what? Yeah, you're right.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
So you're in a secret third option. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished. Dry. Hollow.
You know, I did say I could probably make it in that freaking basement with her. I'm a homebody. I don't need much. If she could survive down there, I could probably do it too. And you know what? Probably not as maddening of a situation with somebody else there. I could withstand it. I'm not going back and I just wait. Well, okay. See, I could, but I kind of wanted to see what happens when we go back, like she wants us to. The Master Hand's kind of based for that. She hasn't experienced life, so she's not afraid to die. You can't be afraid of losing something you don't have. I guess. I suppose. You know what? Sure. Make me forget.
She asks
Send me back
that
there.
I tell you to remember her.
God, that's so sad. Girly didn't ask to be put in a situation. Girly didn't ask for somebody waltz into her freaking cabin with a knife in hand.
You won't.
Oh. Everything goes dark, and you die. Oh. Steve achievement? A clever heart. Bring the prisoner's head to her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
As well as the real say the
And in the
princess starts
basement
here.
of that cabin
Another achievement.
is a princess.
So, okay, so time loop made sense in the other one because it was like, okay, it's chapter 2, but now we have reset the time loop to like its base state, I think. Sure. I'm in a situation. I'll proceed.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, well, last time she slayed herself, and like technically that wasn't us doing that, but she was in fact slain, and that kind of sort of ended the world. So, what do you want to do now? I'm going to be so, I don't know. No, you can skip releasing dialogue by hitting tab on your keyboard or R1 on your controller. I am in fact on a keyboard. We'll see what happens. Let's see. At the end of the world, have you considered maybe let's see. Girlie's in fact tragic. I can't just do like what the narrator asked, just like go in, do it, and go out. What if we do a 180 and do in fact go in, just like, okay, let's deal with it. Wait, actually, we should save. I've not been saving at all, but perhaps it would be a good idea. You know what? Let's just do what the narrator asks, just to see what the hell happens. We proceed. We say nothing.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Well, yeah. We'll see what happens this time. My dear friend, you don't remember last time, but I do.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed into the cabin. You know what? Can we actually be a silent protagonist?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
See, this is an actual proper table, not the weird metal mishmash from the last one. Also, can we not open any windows? I think it'd be kind of awesome if we could.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Saving doesn't matter in this game, to be honest. Not at this stage anyway. Okay. I'll take that into account. I guess we take the blade. Maybe we decide on protagonist this shit.
It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Maybe so. Enter the basement. Saving is best for seeing other routes after the game is finished? Okay. After all, there are no wrong choices. True.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below.
Because this is pretty much the same as the first time.
This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
I guess.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Hi, girlie. You don't remember me, but I remember you.
It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Let's see what happens. Hi. I think I'm here to kill you. No. I just kind of want to... Let's see what silent protagonist shit does.
Good. You're still listening to reason.
Resisting ended with shit not going too well. Let's see what happens when we are the narrators.
You walk down the stairs
compliant
and lock
vessel.
Eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful.
My good friend, this is not time for this right now. We have a task.
Focus on the task at hand.
We can admire her. Wait, no, actually, it would kind of be.
Are you here to kill me or
better
something?
to admire her now, considering we are trying to be compliant and obedient and whatever. Silent protagonist. Let's see what happens.
Forward. Your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
She's not entertained.
Oh, no talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me?
Girl, I don't know. Let's see what happens.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
She's a lot more combative now, which, to be fair, we were just silently walking up to her with a knife in hand, but I like this.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
What if I'm curious? And I've also learned that if I die, I can come back.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Let's just see what happens.
You lunge forward without a
give me
moment's
that,
hesitation. You
Oh.
feel flesh easily give way
immediately.
and look down to see your blade already sinking
Caution,
deep
precaution.
into her heart.
Multi-streaming on YouTube. YouTube don't like blood.
Oh. This is it, isn't it?
Sorry, girl. This is. It's not you. It's me.
I'm almost embarrassed. Do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
Try to move the freaking thing. Girl, what? What do you mean? Elaborate.
It's like she's convinced she can't die.
Well, okay, you don't remember this, but she decapitated herself previously, and she was still conscious. She sort of survived in a sense.
Yes, even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive and well.
We don't know. Well, maybe not now, but I know things you don't, my dear narrator.
But it's over, isn't it? She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face.
I don't know if I'd call it arrogant, but yeah,
But is it over? Really over?
I don't know, my good friend. Of course it is. She's dead. I'm not sure. I feel like she has to have some kind of trick up her sleeve. Or, of course not. That was too easy. I know things you don't. I know things you don't.
It's
That was a little bit.
over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse?
Okay, I don't know if I would get close to check.
I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us?
My good friend, Voice of the Hero, there's also some things that I'm not telling you. So, while you have healthy skepticism, it's not simply the narrator now.
I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart.
Game
There's
Glitcher,
no
thank you for
coming
the
back from
follow.
that.
Sorry that the notification is covered by all this. But thank you. See, I have more information than everybody now. Well, the previous narrator was aware of shit. Kinda, sort of. Or I think he just okay, no, he knows shit, but he wasn't telling us. But I think he realized we knew shit. Back it up or get close. Maybe we just remove the blade. Or check for a pulse. You know what? Let's get out. Let's get out of here.
Yes, exactly. It's over.
It's better to get out of here. Like, if she does in fact survive this, it's better to get out of here and not take the chance of being right near her, should she still be conscious, with a freaking blade at her disposal.
With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you.
I suppose.
Why do I feel like we've done something terrible?
We took a life, my guy. Oh wait, hold on. I can take this off.
You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your
Oh, the
guilty
stars are gone.
conscience.
I think we are going to need a lot of therapy to recover from this, I feel. Well, actually, no, they're mandated reporters, no? I can't just go up in there and be like, hey, I dealt with somebody, and then not deal with legal ramifications.
But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here.
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom.
Only
Oh.
a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find
It's
is
the
nothing
abyss.
at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Huh.
What happened?
My deepest condolences, voice of the hero. You truly are at the mercy of
Everyone
me.
is fine.
Just
It's
like we're at
just
the mercy
that
of the narrator.
you and the cabin are now far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy.
I think I could. I don't know how down I am to be in a cabin where there is a dead body. Also, my auto captions are being a little bit odd. Hold on. Enabling them and re-enabling them. Okay, there we go. Sometimes I just leave it alone and it'll like come back on its own, but it's like after a few minutes, and I would like rather it come back by me just like messing with the settings for like a brief second. Living in the void in a cabin with nothing but their own voices in their head. I don't know, man. Maybe that truly would land us in r/my living spaces. It's not enough to just have like a wretched place, just like a very minimalist place, I suppose, if you want to be charitable about the description. Maybe a body and a voice that isn't ours in our head. Maybe that's something else. Oh, okay. Sure. I was kind of hoping I'd get a better ending for saving the world, or that's bullshit, let me out of here. You know what? I did what you told me to do.
This isn't an ending.
I thought it'd be a little bit better.
Now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward.
I guess.
This is what's best for everyone. Trust me.
Sure, buddy.
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier.
Listen, buddy. I've had moments in my life where extended periods of time were in fact a blur. That shit wasn't fun. You were lying to me.
Psst. Hey. We're not just gonna stay here forever, right?
Well, what are our options here is my question. Didn't you hear the narrator? I'm happy. We're happy. Of course you are. I like it here. You know what?
Are we
I would like to
really
explore.
happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
We are kind of sort about his whims, just like you're kind of sort about mine. Okay, maybe I'm not happy. And not just saying that just because you're the last person I talked to.
Good, because I have an idea to get us out of here. Though you're probably not going to like it.
Hero, what's your idea?
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this. I can hear everything
Maybe.
you say, little voice.
It's an option.
There's only one thing it would want you to use that blade on, and I'm afraid that thing is you, dear hero.
Well, ni modo que it's not like we would take it to the freaking table.
He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness away from you. It wants this wonderful place to end.
Bro said wonderful place. We are in the freaking void. With a dead body in the basement.
Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us to do it is to take that blade and use it.
Also, it's dusty as hell. I have allergies. I'm asthmatic as hell. This is not good for me in the long term.
Don't you dare.
Wouldn't using the blade, kill us? Wouldn't we be dead? Anything to get out of this hell? You're right, I didn't like this idea, and I'm going to just stick around and do nothing. At least for a little while longer. This is just to explore. Maybe
How astute.
if we
You are
proceed, maybe
absolutely
like we
correct.
exhaust like this line
Using
of
the
thinking,
blade
and
to
then
kill yourself
we're just like,
would kill
actually,
you, and you shouldn't
could just hang out
do
here.
it.
Killing yourself would kill you. What an astute and profound conclusion to reach, my dear narrator.
In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever.
You have a point. This Oki seems kind of boring.
I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work.
Okay, see, I know this too. But I kind of want to see what happens if we just hang out.
That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
Hey, don't talk about the hero. Don't talk about the hero like that. That's my bestie. My loyalty is to the voices in my head, especially the voice of my hero, more than it is to you. Be niceys to him or else I'll cry. You better be right about this. I'd be pretty upset if we die. I'm not risking death or a weird hunch. Anything else? Okay, even if I'm like, hey, be niceys to the hero, I do just kind of want to see what happens if we just hang out. I'm not
I
risking death
suppose
or a
we've got
weird
all
little
the
hunch.
time in the world for you to change your mind.
I guess we do. We are in eternity after all.
More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning.
Debatable. Wait, this is kind of sort of like the one Mr. Beast challenge that got him in trouble when he had a guy like constantly with the lights turned on, like for days on end, and bro lost his mind. Could this not be something similar with me being deprived of light? Maybe not the exact same effects, but like kind of just like not having any way to tell the passage of time, and also just kind of sort of a little bit of sensory deprivation.
Please shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here.
I feel like this would not have good psychological effects on somebody.
The little voice's pleas fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Sure, buddy. Oh shit, my
You
yippee cut
have
out.
already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Oh. Okay. So, a huevo. Regardless,
Good, because
we just got
I
out.
have an idea to get us out of here.
Also, my noise gate
Though you're
freaking cut
probably
out.
not going to like
My
it.
yippee. My noise gate and I have a lot of beef, but my number one gripe with it is that it cuts out whenever I want to squeak, whenever I'm like, yippee. Like, damn, can't somebody yippee in the big 2026?
The blade. We can use the blade to get out of this.
Really said, nuh-uh, get back here. Well, okay, we did do all this. We can tab. Yeah, we don't have the options to be like, no, we're good. How many timeless days until we start partying with the dead princess? See, that's what I want to know. Like, Gurley kind of seemed like a little bit of a vibe. Last time we talked to, well, you know, the massive arms.
If we die, you can yell at me all you want.
Well, we can't. I wouldn't be able to do that because, well, we would be dead. But
I made
let's
this
proceed.
happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate.
Don't call me an ingrate. What the hell? Dude, bro said, I made you this happy little world as though this is not just sensory deprivation, essentially.
Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs.
See, exactly. What is the point of continuing to live forever if there is, like, no freaking point to time? Like, what is the difference between, like, what does living forever matter if there is essentially no difference between dying now and dying, like, or like a lot later. Brother.
The princess's body
Oh.
is dust and bones.
Oh, we've
though the
been
blade
up
you
there
used to
for a
slay her is still
while.
as pristine as the day you first held it.
Okay, how come her body like decomposed, but like the knife is like fine?
You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
I have my little sensor ready. Oh, we don't need it.
The end. Nice knowing you.
It was fun to see you again, my dear narrator. The Spectre. Oh, girlie's going to be pissed. She's gonna be like, damn, you got my ass. That's fucked up.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
We've established this.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well, we did it the one time, and it wasn't too cool. So this isn't even just resistance. This is just like, bro, my guy. No. You know what? This is different. Wait, so is this one? But I already killed the princess. If she is a specter now, I feel like this would lend itself
can
to the
assure you
situation
that you
at
didn't.
hand.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
I don't. Well, actually, I have more information than you do. You are going to have to trust me, my dear hero.
That's fine. It wasn't very
Oh,
hard
you're
to kill
new.
her last time. We'll just do it again.
Well, I guess so.
Well, if for whatever reason you're going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place.
Okay, so he's down for our presumed delusions. As long as we are so compliant and complacent and obedient. What if we just leave? Let's assume I'm telling the truth. Now this date already happened. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Because before it was like, oh, I resisted and it didn't work out. So maybe I do listen to you, but I don't know. But now I did listen to you and it was miserable until I decided it would be better to just take myself out. What
Those
happens
are two
now?
very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
Thank you for indulging.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me.
Uh-huh.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Sorry, I'm trying to look around if I have like a hair tie or something nearby. Because it's getting kind of toasty in here. Give me just 1 second. Okay, we're back. I was trying to see if I had one like on my desk or like in like just nearby, but then I was like, okay, there's probably no one. There's not one nearby. I'm just gonna grab one from my like little baggie that's across the room. So hair tie acquired.
Oh, we listened to you plenty. We slew the princess just like you asked us to, and then you locked us away in an empty void for eternity. So we slew ourselves too.
Is the past tense of slay slew? That doesn't feel right. It's also such a silly. Hold would have loved the triple chain princess. So true. Yeah, like we are in the situation at hand. We listened. Wasn't cool. We can't. Okay, so bro doesn't really gaff about anything at this point. You know what? I don't blame him. Bro, the situation he was in was not fun.
Well, if you killed yourself, then you weren't listening to me, because I would never want you to do that. Believe it or not, I care about you.
I don't like the tone of your voice. Don't talk to me like that, please.
And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
We've learned. I don't like this tone. I don't know. There's something about it that's just like, don't talk to me like that. I don't know how to. Perhaps they start acting fool. Perhaps they start acting foolish. I don't know. Let's just proceed with the professional relationship. Well, okay, there are consequences. We know this. But I just don't like what happened.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We slew the princess, the world outside the cabin disappeared, we died, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
I would still not call that consequence-free, my good friend, but...
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
I think we have learned that this is a different world from our good friend, the Mass of Arms. And I don't know what that means for us, but that's what we got. That's what we've got.
And you failed to slay the princess. What would have happened to everyone in the place you left?
Okay, well, we did slay the princess, and we ended up in the freaking abyss. So, frankly, these people, the people of the world, the rest of the world, was still screwed over, even when we did slay her. So, Loki, I do not know how to proceed here, but
it doesn't matter.
That doesn't mean
we
just do not proceed whatsoever.
And if she's really back, which I doubt, it'll be just as easy
Not yet,
to do
at
it
least.
again. But after that nasty trick you pulled on us, maybe she's not the only one around here in need of slaying.
Positing killing what is essentially God? That's an option, I guess. I don't know how we would go about that, but it's a concept.
Just stay focused, will you?
We're working on it. Forgive my friend. You know what? Is killing their narrator actually an option? I think that'd be fun. But let's talk about this princess. Well, actually, no. We know about her. Well, maybe our good friend, Voice of the Cold, says something new. Well, actually, no. We know about the princess. If she probably has changed this time around, but the narrator wouldn't know. We would just have the hero and the Voices of Cold being like, just like speculating. Let's just go
about it.
Oh shit, wait, hold on, I clicked. Well, never mind. That's what I meant to do.
Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting
Let's just
with
get into
bated
it.
breath for you to save it from ruin.
I kinda sorta sent it into ruin last time, but sure. Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will
lie, she will
cheat,
and she will do
she
everything
will
in her
do
power to stop you
everything
from slaying
in her
her.
power to stop you from slaying her.
Okay, I read that a little bit
Don't
faster than
believe
he
a
did,
word
but
she says.
I'll get that next time.
She won't be a problem.
Proceed into the cabin. Okay, what kind of interior are we getting this time if it changed last time?
The interior of the cabin is cold, a soft odor of dirt permeating the air.
We have wallpaper now.
Cobwebs flutter in the corners. You can hear wind whistling outside, banging the shutters against the windows. The only furniture of note is an elegant antique
See, now
table
this is a
with
table.
a pristine blade perched on the edge.
Not like the freaking straps of metal. Okay, we have wallpaper. We have like, I don't know, I wouldn't call this crown molding, but it's like molding. I don't know the proper term for it, but there's some shit around it. The freaking door frame is a little bit fancier. The door itself is a little bit nicer.
The blade
What's that
is
about?
your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. It feels like no one's been here for a long, long time.
Yes, this place is kind of abandoned.
Like I've been saying, she's dead. We killed her already.
Well, you're new. You don't know what's in store. Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Just because the other two were just like, we've already done those
What are you talking about? This is
in the previous runs.
It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Can we interact with the mirror this time around? No.
Reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
You know what? I actually don't think it would be silly to inspect the incredibly abandoned cabin. Pop off.
But there was a mirror a second ago, and now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly, it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
We saw the mirror when we were like in the abyss, like for like last time, like the final abyss. But we can't touch it here. We can't interact with it here. It's odd. I'm a little bit confused. I'm a little bit perplexed. You know, I'm gonna take the blade.
You take the blade
Just because I
from
don't
the
know
table.
what's different this time
It
around.
would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Oh yeah, Skeptic was like, oh yeah, if it's gone, it must mean something cool. It's like, nah, if it's gone, it wasn't important to be here in the first place. I do think there is value to it. I do think there is something about that freaking mirror. If I say the soul's cabin is different from last time, they're just gonna be like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, Hero's gonna be like, yeah, that's so true, and Cole's gonna be like, I don't gaff, I don't care, and then Narrator's gonna be like, what do you mean last time? This is the first time we've done this. Stop with your delusions. I'm predicting things. Let's get into the basement. Let's see what's happening. Let's see how she's changed this time.
The door to the basement groans open, revealing an old banister and a creaky wooden stairwell. Everything is coated in a thick layer of dust.
I don't know what a
and
banister
you can feel
is.
it settle into your lungs as you breathe in the stale air. The very building itself feels dead. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor.
Again with the dust. I am severely allergic, and my insurance has been weird, so I don't have my freaking allergy meds. I don't think this place is good for me.
The room below is silent.
Oh, she's not calling out to us this time.
Nobody's here. Naturally.
Well, my good friend Cold,
As
we
much as
have
I
yet to see
appreciate
that.
the optimism, you shouldn't be so sure. I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend
Please.
the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain.
Huh. Okay, I know like the whole thing is like, okay, go ahead and slay the princess, but is this really like a situation that had never occurred to the narrator? Just like, okay, if we just leave her on her own, she'll be like she'll just succumb to her situation. Like, what if, like, again, I do think just being like, oh, actually, I'm going to approach her, but like just leave. I think that isn't the coward's option. But did the narrator just like never consider just like leaving her alone and not involve me in it? Like, why am I in it? The chain must hurt then to be tied enough to stay attached when she's bones. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's because of the position she's in as well. Like, maybe the position made it difficult for her to slip out, but
Okay. She's definitely dead.
yeah, she's quite literally bones. She's not 6 feet under because she's on a hill. Like, the cabin's on a hill. Well, she is in a basement, so maybe. Girlie is in fact dead, though.
It's just like I told you.
Oh,
Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeletal grin.
Wait, she's kind of cute.
And finally, the rest of the
Oh, she
body
has a-
floats
she has
up
a little-
to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Oh, she has a little mark from what I did. And not the narrator being like, huh. Look at the legs. Girlie's got legs. This is a lot of people's top princesses. You know, she is a cutie. I get it.
Ghost!
The concept of the hero being scared of a ghost. But you know what? Actually, I cannot promise I too would not be a little bit freaked out by a ghost.
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Okay, a ghost can actually do a lot of things. Like, first thought that came to mind, the ghost could possess us, take the blade, and then just take us out with our own hand. Kind of like how the narrator did that one time.
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller.
Oh, she remembers
I was
that.
hoping to see
Yes, she
you
does remember
again.
us.
I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
No, that's fair.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as
okay.
she circles you.
So she can touch me. So she's the kind of ghost that can touch me.
Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin.
Okay. Okay, the art style actually does really lend itself like really well for this Spectre girly. She's very cute. She's doing
So
a lot
she
for
has
me
a
right now. I
body.
cannot lie.
And she's right there. That means we could kill her again, if we wanted to.
Okay, so she can touch us. So I get that we could technically, theoretically touch her as well. She is dead. What does... How even would we... How would we even go about trying to deal with her a second time right now? Oh, she has the chain on her still. Even in death, she's so captive. You know what? I'm curious. Wait and see how things play out. Because clearly, slaying her wasn't enough one time. I wonder if getting possessed makes you feel cold or warm. I think with her, if her touch is cold, I think you would get cold too. Which, you know what? It's kind of... It's warming up. It's summer. I would not be opposed. I'm going to be so real.
I see you brought that annoying knife again.
Yeah, sorry. It was there. The narrator in my head kind of gets a little bit annoying if I don't. It's...
So,
yeah.
are you waiting for a chance to use it? Or are you here for something else?
We'll see if I were to use it. If that was something I wanted to do, hypothetically, I don't know what to do with it in regards to you. See, this is exactly what I was trying to tell you in the woods. This already happened. We killed her. Maybe she's cold because that's the last thing you feel before you die. Oh, that'd be so sad. Okay, I like how I'm like, oh, that'd be so sad. As though I'm not the one who did that. I killed you. What are you doing not being dead? Do you know why you came back? Stop playing the victim. You threatened me last time. We are a stranger who waltzed into her house with a freaking knife in hand. I'm always going to be on her side that like, hey, she has every right to be a little bit freaked out. Like, what the hell? Sorry I killed you last time. Kinda. That was my bad. Do you want me to die? Do you want me to kill myself to satisfy some sort of sick revenge fantasy? Because I already did that and it wouldn't be hard to do it again. Well, have a little bit more of like a survival instinct. I'm sorry, is there any way I can make it up to you? The people who wanted you dead tricked me, and the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Let's team up. I don't know how down she'd be for this, admittedly. What do you want from me? If I knew I'd wind up having to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you. There are so many options. I died too. I'm not floating like you are. What happened? Why am I different? Why are you different? Loki, there's so many. There's so many. Leave her in the basement, slay the princess. I don't think she'd let us sleep. I'm going to be so real. Because she's not confined. Because like the other times it's like, okay, if we leave her, she just kind of sort of stays there. But she's not restrained. Okay, so clearly saying you isn't going to work. What do you want? I was told you were going to end the world. I guess I should tell you why I was sent to kill you. You were going to end the world. Okay, some of these are like the standard ones. Okay, this is just me being like, hey girl, there's a lot of worlds out there. We are pawns in incredibly weird and cosmic game of chess. Just say sorry. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Sorry doesn't bring her back. I do kind of want to know what the hell happened. I don't know why. Like, why are you here? Respectfully, not to be rude.
You don't look dead, killer.
Would you kiss this ghost? If possible. If she would let me, I'd be down.
The princess grabs your wrist, a sudden shock of cold flowing all the way up your arm, her eyes still fixed on yours as you try to squirm out of her grip.
Oh, I don't think she likes me much. Well, okay, to be fair, I did in fact end her life. That's fair.
And you don't feel dead either.
Yeah, it's a little bit weird how that shook out for me, huh? And how that shook out for you.
She lets go and pulls away. Your fingertips tingle painfully as the chill subsides.
So can she freeze me? Is that a thing?
I'm less interested in why you are or how you are, and a lot more interested in what you are.
See, I would also like to know that about you. Because again, we both died, but we are in different states. What's up with that?
I've tried to leave on my own. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
So she really is still just restrained. You're not something that changes easily. We've learned. We just come back a little different, I think. With a new friend speaking to us in our head.
I just want to go home. I'm so cold and alone here.
Automod is so... She perplexes me on occasion on what she does and does not allow. See, I'm also a little bit curious about, like, what her circumstances were before this. Because, like, girlie wants to go home. How does she end up here?
But you can come and go as you please, can't you?
Oh, so she wants to possess
So,
me.
Let me hitch a ride.
Like how I posited.
After all,
Oh.
you own me.
You know, that's a little bit of a different look. But I am not one to demean a woman based on her appearance.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us? She is. And I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her.
She would, in fact, have control of her body. That is something. She does look really sad. She does have a little bit of a puppy dog look in her eyes.
Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
Okay, so right now she doesn't hear the voices in our head. Like, not the narrator, but like, not even like the voice of the hero or like the cold skeptic or anything of the sort. It's just me. I think.
Now, isn't that an interesting thought? We could finally bring her face to face with him.
Oh.
I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
See, the voice of the cold earlier was like, what if we dealt with the narrator? What would she do about the narrator?
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Okay, but low-key, we continue. We still continue. Nevertheless, we persevere. Not in this state, not in this timeline, but we continue. It's not the end. What if I say no? This would just be temporary, right? You'll leave once you're out of the cabin? I don't think she would. If I let you in, do I still get to be in control? Oh, so like co-piloting the shit. Why did I say co-piloting? Co-piloting. So weird. What the hell was that about? Before I agree to anything, we need to talk about what happens after that you leave this place. I was told you'd end the world. The answer is no. We're trying to think on this. It sounds great. See, I'm kind of intrigued. I'm kind of down to let it happen. I just kind of I want to know a little bit more. Do we co-pilot?
Sure. Why not?
Oh, that's fun.
That doesn't sound very reassuring.
Listen, hero, this is not about you right now. You're not the one making the decisions.
It could be the best way to trap her for good. Doesn't seem like it would be very easy to end the world from inside someone else's body.
Okay, so Cole doesn't care, but he still very much believes that she can end the world.
That is a very dangerous train of thought.
Yeah, also, like, even if we do, like, if she does possess us, like, Cold is thinking we have, like, more control in the situation. Like, no, buddy. She would co-pilot. She too would be in control. She too could make us do shit, just like we can make her kind of sort of do shit. Listen, I'm not thinking about saying no, like, super seriously, but I just kind of want to know what she'd say.
Then I won't hitch a ride.
She'd respect it, supposedly. Oh, that's it. Wait, actually, this is a fun question. You won't hitch a ride if I say no, or you can't hitch a ride?
I'm sure you'd like to know. It's a shame I won't tell you.
You are so. I'll allow it.
It'll be easier for both of us if you just let me in. And doesn't it sound nice?
So, it's not entirely like vampire rules she's making it sound?
Maybe for her, but it's crowded enough in here as is.
Yeah, we have my good friend the hero, the cold, our compatriot, the narrator, and me. Could this not result in too many cooks in the kitchen?
You won't have to feel guilty anymore.
Oh.
If you even do feel guilt.
I wanted to establish I do feel guilt. Sorry, girly. Like, I did not apologize, but like, sorry, girly. That was not. I just listened. I was a little bit too complacent, and it didn't work out for either of us. I don't think this would be temporary. Like, why would she just like stop? But I am interested in asking.
If I'm able to. But for all we know, that's
Yeah,
not
that's what
how
I'm
it
thinking.
works. Maybe I'll wind up stuck with you for a long time.
Girl, we had to endure eternity for a little bit. I'm down.
Do you hear the way she said that? She knows more than she's letting on.
Well, to be fair,
Don't let her fool
that's
you
kind
into
of sort
doing
of
something you'll
the position you're
regret.
in as well. You're not really telling us shit. We're finding it out on our own. And by we, I mean me and the viewers at home, the audience. The hero doesn't know all this. The cold just popped in. I'm just gonna ask her funsies. How else would it end the world? Let's talk about it.
And what? You just believed her?
Oh yeah, no, she didn't like
You
that.
killed me without giving it any thought? That's cold.
Saddle drop. Well, not
That's
saddle drop,
rich
but
coming
you
from
know.
her.
Name
Every
drop.
time she touches us, it's like we freeze over. She's right, though, but that's neither here nor there.
Well,
What's done is done.
I guess.
What we do from this point forward is all that matters. Let's try not to let emotion get the better of us.
I suppose. Okay, obviously it's wrong of me to leave that. How could you have ended the world if all it took to kill you was a knife in the heart? This just kind of feels like I'm rubbing salt in the wound. Well, were you gonna end the world? I think she's just gonna be like, bro, what does it matter? I think degrading herself, she's gonna be like, okay, cool. You're stupid. I'm still dead. What are you going to do if I help you get out of here?
I don't know. Maybe I'll just fade away. Finally able to rest once I'm free from my unfinished business. Maybe I'll find someone to haunt.
Okay, so if she does have unfinished business, what would it be? Also, maybe I'll find someone to haunt. Why would you move on when I am right here? Would you get bored of me?
Maybe I'll haunt you.
See, that's what I was thinking. Also, okay, obviously haunting and possessing are different things, but like how removed would they be in this situation?
It's a tough question, asking someone what she's going to do with her life.
A little bit tough when we took that away from you, huh? You know, that's fair.
The princess leans in close and
Oh.
pauses, the frigid air between you stale and unmoving.
Especially when that someone is dead.
Yeah, sorry. My bad.
She pulls back with a playful giggle.
The Addison voice is creepy. I think it's cool. Very creepy, but
I
cool.
don't think most living people could answer that either. Does anyone actually know who they are or what they want?
I think there are those who know, but obtaining that is a different story. Although this is a very general statement to make about billions of people. Well, where are you going to end the world? Oh, so I don't have the option to grovel. Return and just leave it at that. Well, you didn't answer my question. Do you want to end the world?
The only thing I've ever wanted was to leave this place. It's still the only thing I want.
Okay, so we could argue causality, which the narrator's like, well, that doesn't really matter. But I want to hear what your take is. You still didn't answer my question. Even if you don't want to end it, does letting you out of here mean the world's going to end?
It does.
Because last run, the chapter 2 of last run, we technically let her out. We technically let her leave. We gave her the means to chop her own head off, but she did leave. And that still ended the world. So maybe this is something to discuss with you as well.
We're not asking you. We've heard your whole speech already.
Yeah, let's talk to Girly. What does she know about all this?
I really don't know. I'm not lying to you. I promise.
Well, she promised. Who am I to not believe a woman?
The world doesn't matter. All I remember is that I'm supposed to be there, not here. I'm just supposed to be a part of it. It's home, I think.
A cute woman at that. So true. Not
But
here.
what does it mean for anything to end? I ended, but I also didn't.
Yeah, that's true. Also, this expression is kind of lethal. I'm not going to lie.
And you ended too. But here you are. And you don't even look any different.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm not so sure endings are real.
We're in a weird little loop, aren't we? Even when I kind of sort of concluded the loop last time. We reset the loop in its entirety, and here we are. Well, were you going to end the world?
I don't know. I just wanted to leave. I still just want to leave.
Also, this is just to end that, dialogue tree. Oh, so we can continue with the other options. We just have to focus on the one one dialogue tree. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry, can I do anything to make it up to you? And then she's probably gonna be like, let me possess you and leave. I don't think I'm gonna exhaust all these options. They're going to be so real. You're dead, or at least mostly dead. What can you even do to hurt me? Okay, she can still touch us. We can still feel her. And also, she's positing we let her possess us. We still have the blade in our hand. She can still... I feel like here, she could very easily still do shit. So letting her know about, the cosmic game of chess we are pawns in. She said she couldn't leave on her own. Yeah, we did already kill her.
Yes, obviously things are strange right now. I think it's safe to say that you've
What's that
seen
about?
something you shouldn't have seen. Whatever worlds you've hopped between, whatever versions of me you've met, none of that matters now. There's no changing what's already happened. But you have a job to finish.
I guess.
Finish how? We already did what you told us. And now she's a ghost.
So true. Get this man a true.
You haven't tried slaying her yet this time, though, have you?
Girl, what could I even do?
And then what?
And then you'll have saved the world.
Okay, I did it last time. Shit disappeared. And it was just monotony for me. Is that not just damning the world?
I think he's asking about what happens after we save the world. If that's even still an option.
If we swing, even if she saw it, she'd just fly away. Exactly. Like, Girly is OP. Even if we attempted it, what could we realistically do that she could actually, like, have to deal with besides just, like, swerving?
What do you mean, after?
Girl, you're not even thinking about the aftermath?
You already know what we mean, don't you? So why don't you go ahead and tell us? Are you going to try and lock us away in a timeless void again? Because I didn't much care for that.
You know what? So, me too, voice of the cold. We see eye to eye
I'm
here.
not going to lock you anywhere.
Well, okay, even on the times that we were like, okay, actually we're not, it's like the princess, he did in fact lock us in. So...
What an interesting choice of emphasis.
Wait, no, he's right. Do you know why you came back?
How should I know? Why does anyone come back? Maybe I have unfinished business with you. Or maybe you have unfinished business with me.
Oh, so am I the ghost here? Is that what you're positing? Wait, hold on, the auto captions are being odd again. We briefly enable and disable, and we should be good? Stop playing victim is that is crazy. We did in fact do this to
There's a hole
her.
in my chest. Not the big obvious one that you put there. There's something older
Not the big obvious
and
one.
deeper.
Girl, I'm sorry.
A nagging reminder that I'm not where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, I'm not doing this. I think this one she's just gonna be like, girl, I don't know. Sorry, I feel like she's gonna be like, okay, cool, still dead. This one she's just gonna be like, girl, let me possess you. Wait, I kinda wanna see what the hell she says to this. Like, hey, do you want me to
Are we putting this to a vote? Because personally,
I could do
I'd
that.
prefer if we didn't die again.
You posited this to me last time. So
If that's what it comes down to, that's what it comes down to. But I don't see the point of offing ourselves just yet.
Oh, that's sweet of you to offer. But killing yourself wouldn't help either of us.
really said that's cute. Useless but cute.
It would seem that everyone here is in agreement except for you.
God.
I shouldn't have to tell you that you shouldn't kill yourself. So please, try to keep your suicidal tendencies in check.
Better yet, let her in and then off ourselves. That's crazy.
Like I said, I just want to
It's
go
an
home.
option, but a crazy one still. If I know I'd wind up having to talk to you again, I wouldn't have slain you.
And if I knew you were going to murder me without even knowing who I was, I wouldn't have given you the chance.
Touche. You know what you've shown in a previous run? You've shown you know how to deal with flesh. You know how to deal with me. You know how to deal with your own. I trust you.
Make mistakes.
I trust what you're capable of. Girl, we're in a weird game of cosmic chess.
You poor thing. That must have been so
Girl said,
frightening for
boo,
you.
fucking who.
You know, after everything we've been through, it's nice to
Oh, wait,
see
no, actually,
someone
no, she was
finally
sympathizing.
sympathizing with us.
It wasn't
This
sarcastic.
whole
I just
thing's
misread her
been an
tone.
ordeal,
Sorry.
hasn't it? She doesn't mean it.
Oh.
It serves you right.
I misread her tone twice in a row. That's crazy.
I was pretty scared too, when you stood there not saying a word with a knife clenched in your fist. But now you know how bad it hurts to get stabbed in the chest.
Metaphorically, but yes.
It sounds like you got exactly what you were owed.
You know what? I can't even mad that she thinks that way. Yeah, we didn't really say. We just kind of went and did that shit ourselves. You know what, girl?
The princess swims through the air in
Welcome
front
on
of you,
in.
pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
You're You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
It's the least I could do after just indiscriminately ending your life, I feel.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
Don't ruin this for me. Don't ruin this for me. Also, last time I did listen to you, didn't work out.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest.
You know what? I would
a
appreciate
freezing
a
numbness
cool feeling
flowing
right
out
now.
from your heart, all the way down your limbs. Your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul.
Listen, I stream with my doors closed, my windows closed. It's not even like that warm, but it is a little bit humid out here. We don't got air conditioning. The insulation here isn't that good. I'll take it.
I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over?
Technically, just not right now. Oh. Was it too
I'm
cold?
afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain. Your
Okay,
muscles
maybe I don't want a
twitching
cold
and
feeling right now.
convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body.
Uh-oh.
You collapse to the floor, and everything goes dark.
Come on, you. You've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Grilly said you can keep it moving, keep on trucking. It's okay.
Your eyes
Oh,
flick
wait, shit,
back
actually?
open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice.
Oh, so she
narrating
can
your
hear
every
them
move?
now. Also interesting how her voice is like muffled.
So, it doesn't work like that for you?
She's her own girly.
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor. Are they also supposed to be you?
What, huh?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm
Oh, she's referring to the voices.
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
a voice? I'm me is why.
You know, I haven't really thought much about what the voices are too deeply.
Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that
She's so much
matters.
nicer now that she's inside us. And the most just, listen, I'm a little bit overly mindful of what sound bites there are of my voice saying shit out there, but
You don't have to fight.
I would not say
We'll
no.
all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard
so he
of
took
broken
offense to that,
glass,
like,
then that
greatly.
raises some questions about certain other voices in here too. I'm clearly the same thing you are.
I think he's referring to the narrator, no?
They're not listening to me.
Oh,
Do they not listen to you either?
yeah, they just kind of do their own thing.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm
Oh.
talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm
Well-
different from you. More important.
That's a little self-centered. A little bit. I don't know if you really want to put down those who are meant to execute the things that you want. Like Loki, we're kind of at a point of no return regarding what you want in this particular run, but still. Okay, yeah, no, the DM is a little bit more
You're
important.
the one who pulled the strings and made me go.
Oh, so she's aware of him
I
now.
can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
Huh. Wait, that's... That's an interesting observation. I'm gonna keep that in mind.
That's rude.
Girl, what have you been to us?
You're kind of like me, actually.
Oh, so you're comparing
I'm
yourselves.
just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen.
I wonder
Obviously,
why.
she's nowhere to be seen.
What I'm saying!
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
Exactly, bro. You gotta keep up.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
You cannot take this away from me. You cannot ruin this for me.
You don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
This is infuriating. Just Whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
So now we have the interesting question. She, for a lack of a better way to phrase it, she is in me. But does she operate like the other voices and the narrator in the sense that she's just like hanging out but she can't really do anything? Or can she also take control? Can she also co-pilot? Oh, I still have the option. Wait, that's kind of crazy. If we die, does she go down with the ship? I don't know. Loki, I'm not really interested in saying her here, but You know, I think bro would be struggling a little bit. I kind of want to see what's going on here.
It's okay. We're almost out of here.
Oh,
Just
she's
take it one
reassuring
step at a
me. She's so
time.
kind.
Everything will be fine.
After everything I put her through.
Everything won't be fine if you listen to her.
Well, it wasn't fine when I listened to you, so.
One way or another, this is all going to end. Wouldn't it be nice if he ends with it?
Oh, wait, oh my god, wait. So he's like for real, like, oh, this is how we end the narrator.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Well, kind of, sort of.
There's only one way to find out.
Oh, so she's intrigued. Wait, actually, can I read the log? I think. Hold on. Everything will be fine. I don't. Girly is dead. This is her one chance to leave. I kind of want to give it to her. She's had to freaking stick around as a ghost. I say we let her leave.
Your legs, weary
If the narrator
with the
has a
weight of
problem
the
with it,
princess's
he has shown he can
spectral
do
form
something about it.
and
That will
clumsy
be up
with
to
the
him
cold
and not
that
me.
still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
The double say is crazy, to be fair. That would have been crazy.
But that's
just
exactly
kinda let
what you
Girly
leaving
go
this
out.
place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do.
She's trying so hard to convince him.
Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world?
Hmm?
It doesn't mean that at all.
Oh, wait, no, to be
It
fair.
could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
Like in an alien sense or like in a cosmic, like otherworldly but not extraterrestrial sense?
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world.
Well, buddy, we've established there's other worlds. Also, I don't know if this is like Earth or something similar, but there's also a solar system.
I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn?
That's a little bit more philosophical than I thought this game would get, but I don't know.
Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door.
Is there a point where like my body will just succumb to like the cold and the pain? Or is it just like something I get used to?
For how much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Yeah, I was kind of like, I'm gonna let her out. But the narrator has shown to be capable of intervening, so if he wants to, he can do that.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Girl, if a guy is mean to you or tries to kill you because he likes you, you need to run. Like, I know you could not because you were like, you know, you were previously chained up, now you're like dead and unable to leave this place, but like, I don't think this is a healthy line of thought.
Not at all.
We should deal with that once we're out there.
Have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able.
Well, okay, that's your prerogative. I am of a different mind.
It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate.
I know that, brother, you could if you wanted to, but you're not. I'm a little bit perplexed, but I'll allow it.
And whine.
That too.
This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically
Oh,
terrible
actually,
decision
that
a minute
is
ago, well, you're the only
something.
one that can make that happen.
Both players of this cosmic game of chess that I keep talking about, that I keep referring to as such, operating on the same side of the board. Let's see how the universe feels about it. I'm not taking her out. No, we're going forward.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're making our way. We're almost there.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here,
well-
I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
I think it would be healthier that you cared. I think you should still care, even if it's not convenient.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle. But you
No,
pause before you open
don't
it,
say it ain't
exhaustion
so.
sapping what's left of your will.
Post game, you should look at some of the other routes and options you didn't do. Yeah, I'll make sure to do that, because there's so much that I'm just like not picking that I'm like, I would like to see what happened there.
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling.
Oh, that's so sad.
Let's see what happens next.
Please, it's right there. Open the door. Wait, we made it.
But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open. Collapse to the ground.
Oh,
You and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin.
the
As
game
you
of chess
exhale
couldn't
from the
handle
effort,
both players on the same
look up
side of the
and see.
board. Sounds like more streams are in the future. Yes, sir. I low-key was thinking about wrapping it up like kind of soon once I finish this route, like this run. But I do in fact plan to play this again. Do not fret.
Yes?
Oh, last time it was like a dark vignette, but now it's kind of like a light one.
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
Is your voice more muffled, or is that just me?
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
Oh, you got your wish. We did in fact deal with him,
But what about us? Are we just stuck here
so
in
we're still in the abyss.
nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world?
Well, I think there's a lot more factors at play, but maybe
We're still here.
that's something.
Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or on top of the other world but not in it, or
I think
have we never been part of
okay, maybe the narrator had a point because you are overthinking this.
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
She can. Okay, I'm the narrator now. You feel lightness in your chest as a pair of sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
I'm out. You actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, killer.
It's the least I could do.
it? Don't mention it.
Wait, this is cute.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
The abyss? Girl, no. Oh, and she's taken by the massive hands. You don't get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Well, no, buddy, we can't do
There's
that.
Mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
My good friend the hero, this is unfortunately the end of the line for you. As it turns out, everybody is at the mercy of my own whims. We gotta... I don't think he'd like this. I don't think he'd like this much either, but at least it's like something. An attempt to reassure him.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
I do feel a little bad that he's so scared.
You don't need to comfort him.
Yes, I do. Don't tell me what to do. This one's more reassuring, I think. I'll go with this one.
Okay.
Oh, he
If you
trusts
say so,
me.
we'll trust you.
I'll see you again soon, hero.
Whatever makes you happy.
And there's that word again. You're finally happy. Somewhat. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. Oh. 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 You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes
Hi, girl.
become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before.
I guess that's one way to put it.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Can we talk some more though? Because like I don't really get to talk to you all that much. Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant?
Well,
I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
you've evolved, I think. Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer? Please. I'm asking really nicely.
I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
But I like talking to you. I'll keep
The
asking
vessels
questions.
you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
I suppose. When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was.
I suppose.
I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed.
You know what? That makes sense.
But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
Yeah, I can help with that. Well, we don't know that. We don't know that I'm gonna kill her. We don't know this. Oh, so I can't do this. I can't do the same things I've done before. No, that makes sense. I kind of leave this one towards like the end. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can't I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, wait, hold on. I could like thank her and be like, hey, what's that about? Wait, hold on. This one's a little bit more pathetic. I like this one.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
I mean, you didn't. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to be nice. That's still like an active decision you're making. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is vaporous. She is a dream of a life she could never have.
Oh, that's so sad.
But that longing has given her so much capacity for kindness. She will make for a yearning heart.
This is so... I keep making
Do
her
not mourn
tragic.
her. She will finally be able to hold what she never knew.
I didn't even give her the chance to dream because I just immediately just like went. I took that away from her. But I guess do not warn her. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
I mean, you can make a wish list. I think a wish list is still like a gift. If I ask somebody for something and they give it to me, I would still be, that does not, maybe it is no longer technically a gift, but I'd still be like appreciative.
My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
So she's very much whatever I make of her, whatever I make of the princesses. I think. So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
I think. Deep in her heart, she knew this is where she had to be, even if it was the end, so to speak. I guess. I suppose. A shame the world couldn't be kinder. A shame that she couldn't be let out and like live her life without it resulting in all of this. A shame that I had to come into play. What do you feel about me? Let's talk about me. These vessels I've been bringing you, I've heard them. Hello Leonardo, over on YouTube.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me.
So they see me hurting them as a means to an end. That's still so sad.
The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before.
How long have I been playing? Just I started today. I think like 3-ish hours ago, 3.5, around there.
I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
So the pain adds value because it's better than like being numb, not having anything. Cool. I guess it's still so sad to me. How many more vessels do we need to bring
If
you?
I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond.
We've gone from a shallow
My
creek to a
waters are
pond.
shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective.
We are restoring our wetlands. Well, actually, no, I think ponds are different from wetlands, but we are turning it back around.
You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
Well, if not me, then who? It's okay. I am curious about Destroy Your Body, but I do want to continue. Well, what if I don't kill her? What if I just let her rock? I think it would be kind of awesome. What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
Yeah, that's what being alive is. You experience the highs, you experience the lows. Nothing makes sense, but like, well, maybe not like, things make sense, but like they also, okay, I don't know how to make my point. Things will happen, and even if there's logic behind it, it's still like very much like, well, why did it have to happen? Why did it have to be me or something? But yeah, I don't know how to make the point I'm trying to make. I think I'll just continue.
It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only
The Handmaster's
path
perspective is
forward.
pretty interesting. Even if you cause hurt and pain, those actions still build character. Yeah, that's kind of what I gleaned. Like, pain is better than just like having no feeling whatsoever, having never felt anything. So like I guess it's a means to an end. I'm not saying this to her. I don't what if I just let her live? What if I don't kill her? I think it'd be kind of awesome. You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? I guess. It's there.
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being.
Oh, so
Perhaps
it's
at the
not
end
even
of
set in
this,
stone.
I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
This is what I want. I want a happy little ending. Please. Well, I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am.
Well, I hope to see you soon.
We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. And that's all I got time for today.
You're on
Don't
a path
narrator
in
narrator.
the woods.
I'm trying to do my little
And at the
outro.
end of
Don't
that
interrupt me. It's
path
kind of rude.
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Wait, hold on. Is this saved in an autosave or should I make a dedicated save? Okay, so it has it like. Okay, it's there. Thoughts on the game so far? I really like it. That was like our second like run of one particular playthrough, but I really like it so far. I like how like because like there are some visual novels where like you play it but like the story is kind of set in stone and they just kind of give you like the illusion of choice, whereas like you choose one thing but like regardless the exact same thing is gonna happen. But I do like that like this game is like so responsive, I guess, to your options. Let's see. So I do stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Like 1:30, 1:45 p.m. Pacific, and then like 9:30, 9:45 p.m. GMT. I still don't know what GMT stands for. I'll probably look it up Sunday. So I do have a plan for streaming on Friday. Maybe I pick this up again. Maybe I stream some of the other games I got going on, because there are some where it's like I do have some roguelikes. I'm also, this might haunt some of you, I do have Overwatch installed on my PC. So maybe we do that. But if you are interested in knowing beforehand, I'll probably post about it beforehand on Blue Sky. Also, I'm not on Blue Sky because I think being on Twitter is a moral failing. My shit got hacked and it got suspended, but I'm working on it. So if you are intrigued, there is shit on Blue Sky, or perhaps you just check if you're on YouTube. I do try to post like stream waiting rooms the night before. I will also probably change like the Twitch information, like the Twitch chat title and everything before the stream actually starts. But yes, look out for a stream on Friday. I don't know what it'll be yet, but there will be one. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much to anybody who tunes into the VOD. And I will see you all next time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye!